Merry Christmas!
Oh, we went the wrong way.
Sorry.
Okay.
Merry Christmas!
Hello everyone, I know Christmas is just around the corner, but I just had to show you 3 of the most amazing products that we've got coming up on the morning show. Firstly, a lot of you have seen this already, but I actually physically have it in front of me and I'm incredibly excited. To celebrate my 20th DVD, I've been allowed to produce for Christmas Day, exclusively Christmas Day, a double disc, and this contains all of my favourite seed bead makes from the past 12 months. So this is coming up at 10 o'clock in the show. This is just incredible. Now, as we know, Labradorite is a firm favourite with our viewers, and we've managed to secure for Christmas Day amazing Labradorite cobblestones. They are the biggest pieces of Labradorite that we've ever stocked before. Lots of shapes, massive carat weights. Can't wait to share these with you on the day. Labradorite cobblestones. I'm going to save the best till last here. I don't know how we've managed to secure these. The most incredible, phenomenal, luxurious pearls I have ever seen. I've been on the show for 6 years now, and these are the most extraordinary strands of pearls I have ever seen. We've got 3 that we're going to be showing mid-morning. We've got in the 10mm and an 8 and 9mm, just exquisite. So with pearls, the Labradorite cobblestones and the double DVD launch, plus so much more, I'm so excited to share everything with you. Make sure that you join me and presenter Zena from 8 o'clock on Christmas Day, December the 25th, and we'll share these and a lot more with you. Look forward to seeing you then.
Christmas time, mistletoe and wine.
Carol.
Merry Christmas to everybody from Jewellery Maker. Isn't that right, Danny?
I'm Adele. Thank you for joining us here at Jewellery Maker. Wow, what a festive set we've got here. Do you know what? I didn't notice it so much yesterday. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Angela, hi.
Hello.
First time we've met.
Yes.
I've heard lots about you.
Oh, all good, I hope.
Yeah, all
Not
good.
any of
all
my
good.
naughty things that I get up to.
You're on the good list this
good.
year. You're
Good.
on the good
Glad
list.
to know that.
And we've seen you, I mean, I'm going to come to you within the hour anyway and just refer and ask you questions if that's all right, lovely. But we've got your, something that you've done in the 6 o'clock hour, is that right?
Yeah, I've got 2 kits.
2 kits?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so you made pieces from 2 kits then? It's got 2 kits in the 1 hour? Oh, sorry, 6 and the 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so 6 o'clock and then the 7
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah, fabulous. So we've got Angela. So, yeah, she's joining us right the way through to 8 p.m. And we're actually live tomorrow as well, I believe. From 9? Yeah, 9 till 1. We've got 8 till 1. Even earlier, we've got a Christmas Day live show. So anyway, thank you for joining us here at Jewellery Maker. We're going to get started. And we're going to get started with... Do you know what? Is this our star buy? Becky, yes. So can I just show everyone at home, actually, I'll just show you what's coming up in our star buy a little bit later on. Take a look at this. Now, oh, they're now? Yeah, oh, this is, right, okay, Fabbies. Start the show with an amazing star buy, and why not? It's Christmas Eve, eh? There's no rules, there's no regulations, we can do whatever we want. I actually said to Becky, gosh, are these shells? Because I thought they might be hollow, but actually they're beautiful, stunning, completely natural pearls. Now, there are a few things that you want to see and expect to see, basically, when buying pearls, and one of them is the size. Now, these are really sizable pearls. I don't actually think I've ever seen them this big. I honestly don't, and they are in their purest of purest form. You can see absolutely nothing done to them whatsoever when it comes to the colour, or, I mean, you can even just tell by the shape, can't you, really? Beautiful, stunning pearlescence, the amazing shiller that you get and expect to see when buying beautiful natural pearls. Really, really stunning. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in total here, and it is last to stock. We've only got 21 of these remaining, so maybe I don't know, you want something a little bit different in your kit at the moment. You're thinking, well, I've got some pearls ready for my brides for the bridal season, but you're thinking nothing like this, absolutely nothing like this. Huge size, completely natural, just blooming gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. So I think they just tick every single box that it comes to when looking at pearls. Like I said, beautiful pearlescence, the size, the natural ability they have to give you this amazing, beautiful, beautiful shiller. Really, really stunning. And also there's something about pearls that's quite instantly recognisable. You know what pearls are straight away. They're just beautiful, elegant, glamorous, timeless. They just don't date. They really, really don't. We are, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually looking at this now, and you would need to do, I don't know, so maybe some spacer beads in between, or you could maybe hang some. What are you thinking, Angela, actually? What would you do with these?
Well, I mean, the size of those are just so luxurious.
Ooh,
I mean,
luxurious,
we don't
pure
often
luxury.
see that size. And what I love about those is anybody who looks at those are going to know straight away that they are real.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
sometimes when they're very round and very uniform, you don't know whether they're faux or not.
You're right,
or real
you're
or
right.
Not. But there's no mistaking with those.
No.
But for me, it would just be one on a pendant.
Yeah.
Or 2 in earrings, one in each ear with some sterling silver chain. And you've got a real luxury look.
So, say you were making a pearl pendant out of just one of the pearls, then what would you think you would sell it for?
If it was with sterling silver on sterling silver chain and findings, at least 3 figures.
Really?
At least for that size. The organic, and it's just so beautiful. And what I love about pearls is, as you say, you look at that and you see all the pearlescence coming off that, all the different colours of the rainbow and more coming off that. It is stunning.
And it's Mother Nature's work, isn't it? You know, nothing that's been done through heat treatment or anything like that. They're just absolutely beautiful. They really, really are. And I mean, the uniformness of pearls, because we've got that beautiful pearl strand coming up later, is sometimes needed.
Yes.
Maybe it's for your wedding day and you just want a neat, tidy necklace to just sit upon your décolletage. But you know what? I think when you can get such a beautiful organic organism like this and to have it in its natural raw form is just really beautiful, isn't it?
It is. And you know, as you say, with the pearls that are coming up, you could have that, you know, the uniform pearl as the necklace that goes around the neckline, and then just one of these just hanging off as the you know, as the focal point. I just love the organicness of that, and that's what makes it so unique. And a real standout pearl for me. Yeah. Everyone's different.
Yeah, they are actually, aren't they? And the colours as well that you've got on them, each one is different as well. Right, okay, so where are we? £40 and 95 pence, excuse me now. Angela did just say that, you know, if she were to sell on a piece with just one of these single pearls, maybe it would have to be on a sterling silver chain and with sterling silver findings, just one, maybe with a couple of other gemstones or something like that, 3-figure sums. So you can see, ladies and gents, for £40.95, you're not just getting one very sizable pearl. Let me just quickly count again. 12, 15. Are you getting 15 in total? Really, really stunning. Just absolutely beautiful. I hope I can get across, actually. Yeah, this one in particular, look at these greens. And do you know what? It might not be a particularly desirable connection, like, but you know when you see like an oil slick in water and you get those beautiful rainbows colours, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I know exactly what you mean, because I saw one yesterday when I went to the petrol station to top up, and you see that, and it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's also like when you blow a bubble, you know, those one of those bubbles, and you get all that colour coming up. It's very reminiscent of that.
It is really, really stunning. So £40.95. Now we've got a lot of you, just pop them in their baskets. Angela, Denise, we've got Ruby, Gail, Dorothy, Evelyn, we've got Collector, we've got Susan in West Midlands, lots of you there. Now, as you can see, we've only got 6 remaining, so we are in single figures. This was an auction that was going to be last chance because we didn't have many to start with, so we've got the few final ones remaining. All I can say really is make use of the price that you're seeing on screen, because I'm not sure that A, they'll be around after this auction, and B, that you can get them at that price again, really, £40.95. And I remember when I went to, where was it now? Where would you go? I don't know if it's, no, I think it's, would it be Barbados or Bahamas if you were in Miami? Where would you go on a boat? Would it be Bahamas? Bahamas. So I was in Miami, then I took a boat to the Bahamas, and there was a pearl shop there, Angela. And at the time, I was working for a gemstone company, and I could not believe the price of pearls. And they were diddly. I mean, I appreciated it because, you know, the time that they take to grow, the conditions have to be so perfect as well. It comes down to temperature of the water, the depth of the water and those kind of things. So obviously, you know, where they were growing, they had perfect, all the boxes ticked basically. But now to see the size of these, appreciate then the time it's taken to grow these, and they're just absolutely incredible. Really, like Mother Nature's work at its very best, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because just before you mentioned it, I was thinking exactly the same, that when I go on cruises, this is the size, the quality, and the pearlescence that you see in those exclusive boutiques on cruise ships, and also when you go into port, you see these. It's luxury, it's high end, and it appeals, and they're often sold to a very high end luxury market. And to know that we can buy them at, you know, £40 and a few pence, and we can have that luxury ourselves without the massive price tag, I think is a real bonus.
And do you know what as well, Angela, to be able to have them just 1, 2 or 3 like that, and just to create something ourselves.
And
you know what I mean?
And I imagine, even though they're sizable, they're quite light.
They are actually. They are.
Yeah.
They really, really are. To get, you know, 15 on there, very, very wearable.
Yeah.
If you were to wear all of them, you know, in a bracelet like this, just absolutely stunning. Really, really stunning. They're quite breathtaking, actually. And like you said, everyone's so completely unique and different. You could look at them for a really, really long time. How are we doing, Bex? We've got lots of, we've got a couple of you, and I've got a couple, and we've got 4 in baskets. We've got 2 remaining, so we're going to move on. All I'm saying is, if you do definitely want that bracelet, make sure you check out. Right, let's move on to number 12. Ooh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, I remember when I first came across black diamonds, and I was absolutely flabbergasted. Honestly, like, the beautiful scintillation and sparkle. It's not really a word that we're supposed to associate with gemstone sparkle. It's kind of like a poo-pooed word, if you should say it. I suppose it's not really a professional term, do you know what I mean?
Right.
But I just think it perfectly epitomises exactly what you get from black diamonds. Now, you might think that that you wouldn't necessarily sorry, 2 seconds, folks. Here we go. Yeah, so you wouldn't necessarily think with black diamonds that, because of their colour and the saturation of colour, that you would get such beautiful scintillation and sparkle, but you really do. They are absolutely incredible. Said to be one of the most desirable colours when it comes to diamonds. Said to be the rarest colour as well, actually, when it comes to diamonds. And they really are quite, I would say, exclusive as well. I'm just going to pop this. There we go. So you can see it just against the strand that you've got here. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Maybe you wouldn't necessarily think that they're diamonds, actually, but I can promise you they are. Absolutely stunning. Angela, have you come across black diamonds many times before? Have you worked with them before?
I have.
Have
yeah,
you?
I own 2 strands of black diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, that you haven't used yet?
No,
or
I
that
haven't
still...
used them.
Okay.
Yeah. One's a rough cut strand,
like this,
just like this.
Yeah.
Another one is a polished strand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, rough diamonds and rough gemstones in particular, they've been in the news with a lot of celebrities.
They have.
You know, so that's definitely a plus. But what I love about these, I would actually put them with the pearls.
Would you?
Because you've got that whole organic feel.
And a monochrome feel
and
as
the
well.
monochrome feel.
Yeah,
and
okay.
then you've got a super luxury piece of
Diamonds
jewellery.
and pearls. I mean,
Diamonds
really?
and pearls.
Could you go more luxurious than that? You couldn't really, could you? So I'm going to actually bring in the pearl strand that we've got coming up later on. The bracelet that we've just had, which I don't think there's many remaining, but I do think there's possibly a couple. And then we've got the strand of the black diamonds. So like Angela was saying, these are your black diamonds in their rough cut form. So that's what I mean about you probably wouldn't instantly recognise them as black diamonds or even maybe a gemstone, but they're beautifully cut, should I say. And yeah, I remember actually, I can't think what celebrity it was, you know, but I remember seeing something, Angela, with a huge rough cut diamond, and I was absolutely flabbergasted how it could still retain this amazing sparkle that it had. It was... are we allowed to say who? I don't know. Was it Beyonce? Can you remember who was it?
I know Rihanna has been seen sporting
right. Okay,
a
maybe
lot
it
of
was
rough
Rihanna
cuts.
that I saw then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then you have like do you know what? I prefer rough cuts actually. And then when you've got the beautiful polished finish look as well, it's completely different, isn't it? So it's kind of up to you really how you prefer your gemstones, isn't it, or how you prefer your diamonds more specifically. But yeah, I mean, these are really stunning, really stunning. So like Angela was saying, pop a few pearls with it, beautiful. You've got elegance ticked to every single box set. Right, okay, let's move on to... Ooh, okay, do you know what? Here we go. Oh, some beautiful little charms. We had some amazing charms yesterday as well. This is really cute. Really cute. So the thing with charm bracelets is they're kind of a blank canvas really for you to own and then to build up, and you can kind of make your own story with them, can't you? And kind of show, I suppose, a bit of your personality through them as well. I have a charm bracelet, and all of mine are, well, obviously quite unique to me really. And this beautiful dragonfly is absolutely gorgeous. That is what I love about charm bracelets. You know, you can build them up. They're great little gift ideas as well if you know somebody that's got one. Great little gift ideas, because it takes quite a while to the point where you can't fit any more on. I'd say I'm actually probably nearly there though, I must admit. Stunning little dragonfly we've got there. Beautiful Swarovski crystals, absolutely stunning. Good size charm this is as well, actually. Really good size. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful 3D effect that you've got there. Really, really stunning. And you've actually got, hang on, tanzanite, crystal and rhodium. Okay, let's have a look a little bit closer then. What have we got? Yes. You can actually see, I mean, it's, you would think it's essentially mainly purples, but you've got some beautiful kind of really deep tanzanite blues popping through there as well. Really, really stunning. Really, really stunning. £14.95. Now, if you are a charm lover like me and you have them as like little collector pieces to pop on your charm bracelet, you'll know the prices that they often command. Now, at £14.95, you will, or you may get sterling silver, but I can pretty much confidently say you wouldn't then get genuine crystals or any genuine gemstones for £14.95. You'd probably get like a little plain silver charm, but you've got beautiful, stunning, stunning crystals here. Really, really, and obviously with the well-known Swarovski brand. Really desirable. Yeah, I'm just going to show you actually, yeah, because that's a nice little element, isn't it? You know, when you're giving it as a gift, you want to know that it's seen somewhere, because it's like when we buy something from a major department store and you get that really gorgeous little gift bag, you want to pass it on, especially when it's a gift idea. So you've got the little Swarovski branding just on the charm here. Really, really cute. Maybe you know somebody that loves the colour purple, maybe you know somebody that loves dragonflies, or has a little penchant for insects, you never know. Or animals in general, hey? £14.95, amazing price. Really, really is an amazing price. 0800 644 655 if you wanted to come in and join us on the phone lines. Maybe you're there already. Maybe you're joining us on the web. We've only got 1 P&P cost for the whole of the day. I'm sure if you're regular with us on Jewellery Maker that you'll know that basically however large or however small your order is, £2.95 however large or small it is. So you can keep on adding to it, and the only thing extra you'll pay is the obviously cost of the additional items. Right, we're going to move on to, is it Star By? Okay. Wow, right, great. Do not go anywhere. We've got Star By coming up. Hello, good evening. Afternoon. When do we go into evening? And when do we go into
6 o'clock, I think,
Yes,
yeah.
I do think you are, Angela. Yeah, afternoon. It feels very late and dark for afternoon.
It does.
Feels like a long day to still say the afternoon. Anyway, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here live on Jewellery Maker. I'm Adele. We've got great Ange coming up later with some beautiful, beautiful designs that we've given from kits that we've given her. So stay tuned for those. We're live right the way through to 8 p.m. So do not go anywhere. Okay, so we've got a beautiful pearl strand. Now, there is something to be said about pearls. Not only are they a natural organism, I will just slightly repeat over what I was saying with the bracelet that we had earlier at the start of the show, in that they are, like I said, a natural organism. They have to have the right, temperature of the shallow waters for them to grow. Now, and they start as a little mollusk, and then I can honestly tell you, I'm sure when I did my research, it was something like they take at least 3 months to even start showing like they're forming a pearl of some size. So if you can imagine the bracelet that we had earlier on, to get that size pearl, I mean, we've got to be talking pretty much a year, haven't we? To get these size, you know, you've really got to appreciate this is a long time in the making, and I suppose it's growing, isn't it? To get such beautiful, stunning pearls. You want to see a few things when buying pearls. That is pearlescence, the size, and the perfect roundness as well. Obviously, when we're looking at a completely finished pearl, not pearls in their, I suppose, their raw form, well, you've got them in an absolute abundance here. You've got that beautiful pearlescence, that amazing shimmer that just trickles over the pearls with the greens, the pinks, the blues, the purples, the stunning, stunning, stunning colours. And they are all very sizable. I do believe, yes, 7 by 8 to 8 by 9 mil in size. Very, very sizable. Anything over a 4 mil size when it comes to pearls is said to be a royal pearl. Well, definitely that. And we're talking about royalty as well. You do see a lot of elegant, feminine, sophisticated women wearing pearls. They have this amazing ability to create timelessness, a longevity in a lady's jewellery collection. They're kind of a piece of jewellery that you'll have there forever and just can wear and wear. I remember when I was little, first putting on my mum's pearls, you know, you play dress up, don't you? And I remember she said to me, oh, you can have those on your wedding day, wear them on your wedding day. And, you know, I thought, oh, thanks, Mum, but I probably won't want them when it comes to that day. But I wore them and they just perfectly fit with my dress because they were just beautifully elegant, timeless, and I felt like it completed my wedding day outfit, wedding day look, wedding day creation. When I popped them on, it just felt completed for me. And I suppose they were something old and something borrowed as well. Yeah, so there's just something to be said about pearls, and I do think if you know, you're someone that buys pieces from us to then sell on, I think pearls are definitely something to have in your kit, and that's yourself, isn't it, Angela? So I presume you've got pearls in your kit. Definitely got those curls. Yeah.
Yes, got them in the kit tonight.
Because I would say as well, like bridal season, there doesn't seem to be a season now. It kind of seems to be throughout the year, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, although I think the bulk of brides still get married from like April, May, June and July.
Because the safety aspect with the weather and whatnot.
Exactly. Yeah. It happens all year round.
Yeah.
And there's lots of winter brides as well.
Yes.
I imagine lots of people, I know my brother and my sister-in-law, they got married on New Year's Eve.
Did they?
Yeah,
wow.
many years ago.
Really exciting day to get married.
Exactly.
Cool.
You know, so yeah, there isn't really a season for bridal. It runs throughout the year.
Yeah, so pearls are just a really good kind of thing to have in your kit, aren't they? Really, because just in case you get that last minute request or demand, or when you go to the wedding fairs or not, brides are going to expectant brides are going to expect to see some pearl pieces, aren't they?
Definitely. And then we have, you know, in recent years, we've got the whole prom culture has come over here from the US.
Definitely.
So, you know, you've got young girls who want pearls for their proms.
And they want to look older, and they want to look more feminine, sophisticated.
And more elegant and all of that. And then you have a whole section of the community who just love pearls anyway. And will wear pearls. I mean, I nearly put my pearls in today. You know, I was undecided what I should wear, and I nearly put them in. So yeah, people love pearls, you know. They're elegant, they're timeless, they go with anything. And I think from, you know, when I started my business, it was my mission that every woman should own pearls.
Yeah, I agree with you, Angela. It's something you should just have in your jewellery collection, and the price, £14.95. Unbelievable. £14.95, under £15. Now, even if you just had a few pearls on a necklace, you could expect to pay a lot more than that, couldn't you?
Oh yes, I mean, you know, even just a pair of earrings with one pearl in,
Yeah.
you know, you could easily start, you know, if you're being conservative, you know, £15–20.
Easily, couldn't you?
Easily.
And it would be completely justified as
Yeah.
well, wouldn't it? Completely justified. Beautiful, stunning, stunning pearls. So maybe you're thinking, oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm actually running low on pearls in my kit. Perfect opportunity. Not only have you got a full strand, all sizable, quality pearls, great price. 0800 644 635. So I'm going to move on from those. We're going to go to, wow, oh my goodness, wow, these are rather large. Goodness me. Hey, do you know what? I'm thinking straight away, these would look great with a bit of wire work, Angela. You know, like on a pendant or something.
Yeah, definitely. Bit of wire or bit of cord, doing some macrame around it.
Yeah, just to encapsulate the gemstone, do you know what I mean? And make it a real feature, because let's face it, this size it's going to be, isn't it? These are really, really cool. I just think there's one thing with this gemstone amethyst. I mean, straight away you know it's going to have that a statement purple colour, but it just seems to deliver in colour. You've got them in a really kind of raw, rough kind of nugget appearance here, and this is exactly what they are. Really, really incredible. It's nice to see, actually, gemstones at all different stages. You know, like to almost like the state of extraction. I'm not saying they're completely raw, but they have been slightly polished and finished, but they're not rounded off, are they, or in that perfect shape. It's really nice to see gemstones at all different sizes, shapes, and all different, I suppose, states before they become completely finished. And I think if you are a genuine gemstone fan, yeah. You know, you could even sell them as loose gemstones, and they wouldn't necessarily have to be in a piece of jewellery. They're really, really quite outstanding. Very, very sizable. 14 to 18 mil in size, or 18 to 24, depending on which one you get. Obviously, every strand's going to be completely different. And at £8.95, I mean, come on. That's just lewd. Right, okay, how many got then? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, can't guarantee. Oh no, actually probably could roughly guarantee the quantity. I'd say you're going to get 15 on every strand, but it'd just be the size. 59p per amethyst. Genuine amethyst. And look at that carat weight. Oh my goodness me. An incredible, incredible price. It might be one of those strands that you get and think, you know what, I don't know what to do with it straight away. I'm going to have to tackle this. But like Angela was saying, a bit of macrame work, maybe a bit of wire work. Make a feature out of one of these gemstones, and it will be a beautiful, beautiful piece of jewellery. A long pendant, really funky, contemporary, modern piece of jewellery, I'm thinking, Angela.
Yeah. You know, or even having one suspended from a long chain.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
that's sort of, you know, that very long line, sleek look, that would be really nice with one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. It's just, and then you can imagine then, all you need to do is put it in like a high-end boutique in the window. The price tag that you would expect to see or command would just be astronomical, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Know? And for £8.95 to get all of them, bonkers price. Absolutely bonkers.
I also think that, you know, with the loose gemstones and this size, I think that if you're doing craft fairs and shows and things like that, as you said earlier, have them loose or have them as your display, on display around your store. Because if children are there, children love things like that, especially if they've been studying geology and rocks and earth formation at school. They're going to love things like that. And I know my son, when he was little, he just loved picking up rocks and gems like that and just having it in his room. Yeah. And you could sell each one on for a couple of quid.
Of course you could. So there's great resale value there, as well as making it into a piece of jewellery. Right, we're going to leave that with you. £8.95. We're going to move on to box number 1. It's like a little advent calendar, isn't it, that we've got here? And it's all the way, up to 24. 24? 24? Honestly, what baby does to your brain, the chemicals that go around your brain, the stuff I was saying yesterday, I'm going to have to be careful. I forget I'm on live TV sometimes, honestly. 24. Don't worry, guys, don't worry. Oh dear, I'll be absolutely fine, I promise you. Okay, so, Angelite. Ooh, they named this gemstone after you.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Angelite?
Angelite.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but Angelite, I'm happy with that.
Angelite, whether it be an angel or Angela or both.
Or both.
Combined, This is a beautiful colour gemstone. Like opaque, kind of cloudy, soft pastel blue. Really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Yeah, it's almost like the blue of a blue opal. Yeah, definitely. Really, really gorgeous. I don't think I've ever come across this gemstone. Is it relatively new? A new find? Have we had it not that long? Or oh, it's just not one we see very often. Okay, well, you've got great carat weight, 100 carats. What have we got? Some credentials then? Anything particularly interesting about this gemstone that I need to know or don't know, Becky? Apart from the name being quite interesting. Well, anyway, £7.95, whatever its origin. Okay, from Peru, which is it South America or North America? North America, Peru?
South America.
South, yeah. Again, see, just simple little things like that, just mess with your brain, my baby. £7.95, 100 carats of this gorgeous gemstone, 6 mil in size, and you get a 38 centimetre strand. Really, really interesting, quite beautiful colour. I can imagine teamed up with maybe some rose quartz, Angela, maybe pearls. Look nice with pearls, wouldn't it?
Definitely. I'd love it with that charm that you had earlier.
Yes! I don't think I can pop it on actually, but yeah, that would look beautiful with our little dragonfly charm. Yeah, because a lot of charm bracelets do have this kind of gemstone, don't they?
Yes.
Like on the elasticated, like a little elasticated bracelet and just popped in the middle there. Yeah, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. It's the kind of colour that you'd expect to team up with this colour Swarovski as well. Really, really stunning. Really stunning. So if you like your pastel pinks, your girly pinks, £7.95. It could just be a little gemstone that's just popped in, a new creation. Maybe you're waiting to finish something off and you just need that perfect little pastel blue. Number 6, right. Oh yeah, we've got some wire. Copper wire. Do you work with wire much, Angela?
I always say I'm not a wire worker.
Right, okay.
But I will use wire for, as part of a component, but not as a main
feature. Yeah. So you have it in your kit, but it's not like your main thing. Okay, well, we've got dark forest green here. Do you know what I think is great about Jewellery Maker? One of the many things, obviously, is the amount of colours that we have for like S-long cord or the copper wire. They could just go with everything. Do you know what I mean? Because essentially we could just do a couple of colours, but we've got a great variety of colours to offer, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, if you're, as soon as I see that, I'm thinking Tree of Life.
Yeah.
And if you're into making Tree of Lives, or your miniature trees, like bonsai trees, and stuff, then that's perfect.
Perfect, isn't it? It's a must, really, essentially, isn't it? A must to have these kind of earthy tones.
Yeah.
So we've got here 10 metres in length, 1 mil gauge, good gauge to work with actually. It's got a quite robust gauge there, and copper wire, like I said, in the dark forest green colour. And we're going to do an absolutely incredible price. Wire, if you are a dab hand with your wire work, and it's definitely something you use quite often, like Angela was just saying, a great colour to have. Maybe it's a Tree of Life that you often make, or just anything florally. Maybe it's even, working with tiaras for your bridal customers and that kind of thing. it's definitely consumable as well. I can imagine that copper wire is quite something that when you get started, you get through it quite quickly. £5.95, and that is for 10 metres. 10 metres there, 0800 644 655 to come and join us on the phone lines, and you can always join us on the web as well. Okay, right, let's move on to box number 4. Oh, yes. Now, this has to be one of my favourite gemstone. I mean, it's one of your top 5 gemstones, first and foremost. Emeralds. Like amethyst, you just, when you get a perfect form or a really desirable, maybe it comes to the location of the emerald, you know you're going to be getting the incredible colour saturation. So that's when the saturation of the colour or the colour runs all the way through the gemstone, and it's just impeccable. This is exactly what you've got with this emerald strand. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, each and every one has been hand faceted with this beautiful brilliant cut, and what you get with a brilliant cut is a really enhanced amount of luster, which is essentially sparkle and scintillation, but every little facet catches the light, and then you get beautiful, beautiful, stunning sparkle. It isn't necessarily gemstone that you would get sparkle from in this form, which is not its highest form or polished, but you really do with emeralds. They're just absolutely incredible, and the beautiful colours that you've got here. I mean, look at all the different tones. Look at all the different tones. Mother Nature's work at its very best. Natural, no heat treatment or anything gone into creating these beautiful tones here. Really stunning. £14.95. Great price. Okay, right, let's move on to, ooh, wowzers. Gosh, got a gorgeous little presentation box here. Opals. Opals for me have a little bit of added elegance and instant kind of, what's the word? Recognisability, is that a word? Is it?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, sounds good.
Recognisability? Are we debating in the gallery? I don't know. Recognisability. If I just handed on the ability
it's rolled
there.
Off the tongue quite nicely.
It sounds
like a good
I'm going to
word.
give myself that one. But do you know what I mean then? You know when you see opals, you're like, oh yes, they're opals. I mean, I don't know if that's maybe just because we see them a lot of the time. I don't know, but they really are quite special. And when you get them of this quality, and when you get that origin, that's the origin that you want to see located when buying into opals. Really stunning, and you get the most sensational opalescence, as you can just see on your screen now. Just when the opal hits the light at the right point, you get the blues, like a firework, an explosion of colour, like a rainbow of all the different colours. You get blues, you get pinks, greens, purples, just absolutely incredible. When they're faceted like this as well, you really do get an enhancement of the natural colours that you get with opals. Really stunning. 2x1 to 6x3 mil in size, and you get a full 18 centimetre strand, 20 carats in total. We've only got, is that 36, Becky? 36 remaining. Now that may seem like a lot, but I can guarantee you when the price comes in, there's not going to be that many remaining. A lot of the auctions that we've got in this hour are actually going to be last chance. It's very small quantities. Beautiful strand. If you want something a little bit different to have in your kit, I suppose that a gemstone that adds a little bit of added je ne sais quoi, should you say, you know, something a little bit different, where maybe you know a customer that comes to you because you make pieces that are a little bit different. Ethiopian opal, definitely for you. £54.95. Maybe it is a little bit more of a considered purchase, but please recognise that opals, and when you have that location added as well, the Ethiopian opal really do command quite high price tags. So to get 20 carats is quite special. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, okay, let's move on to, pop him back in his little box there. Number 11, or did you say 7? Sorry, Becky, sorry, 7. Oh, wow. What have we got here then? Aquamarine, is it? Blue topaz, peridot? Yeah, peridot and garnet. Gorgeous. I'm seeing little drop earrings with a little bit of chain. Hey, look at these, Angela. You get 3 strands in this. Cute. Nice colours together, aren't they? I mean, you wouldn't necessarily need to use them all together. Really, really gorgeous. Beautiful topaz. Wow, clarity that you've got here. That amazing, deep ruby red with the garnet here. Beautiful garnet. And then you've got your peridot. And when you get quality peridot, can really be compared to like some good quality emerald. Really, really stunning. So you've got 3 strands here with all with this amazing briolette cut. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the facets that you've got on each and every one of these gemstones is absolutely incredible, which allows you this beautiful surface luster. Really, really beautiful. A huge amount of different facets. And I would have said all done by hand, to be quite honest. I might be wrong, but I would say that all be done by hand. Gorgeous aquamarine. Then you've got your garnets, and then you've got your peridot. 95 carats, sorry, blue topaz, peridot, and then your garnet. All faceted drops, beautiful, really, really pretty drops. They're like little raindrops, aren't they? Really cute. Oh, okay, right, so Becky's just given me some facts and figures here. So last auctioned in August, yeah, okay. Oh, completely sold out. So have we got the last few that maybe didn't get checked out, or? Oh, we've had a small restock. Okay, so we've got a small restock. So they completely sold out last time they were on air in the summer. We've got a small amount of restock that's come back, and $33.95. Now bear in mind that's for 3 strands, folks. So what's that? £11.30 per strand? £11.30 per strand. Have a look again at the quality and the colour of these gemstones, the beautiful faceting as well. Angela, just what would you do with these? Just to,
Yeah.
I know there's plenty of things you could do, I'm sure,
Well,
but
yeah,
what are you thinking straight away? I can imagine your mind, you're like, oh yeah, I can see what I'd do with those.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, they would be earrings, very high-end earrings.
Right, okay.
Because when you look at the clarity of those, the colour of those, the beauty of the facets, and they're a really great size.
Yes.
Again, it's, you know, you can have luxury, which is the big statement,
Yes.
or luxury as very fine and very delicate.
Yes.
And those for me is
Be the luxury through the fine and delicate.
Absolutely.
I think as well, Angela, with earrings, especially when they're like, there's got articulation and movement, and you know they're kind of coming off a chain, so they're dangly earrings. I think you see the clarity more, and I think you see the cut more as well, because you've got every angle of light coming at every direction, hitting the gemstone, and it just comes to life, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Beautiful drop earrings that you could get from these.
But also that shape lends itself to creating petals.
Yes.
So if you want to do those floral designs, that's going to work well for that. If you want to create like a butterfly or a dragonfly, anything like that, that's going to create beautiful wings. So it's going to lend itself to so many different things.
Designs.
Also cluster necklaces, if you want to cluster them up and bunch them up, pop them in between your pearls, it's going to work every time.
Wonderful, wonderful. So 3 strands there, £33.95. Just to quickly do the math there, so just £11.30 per strand pretty much. Completely sold out when they were last on air in August. We've had a restock. Clarity, colour and cut. You have definitely got each and every one ticked here. Beautiful clarity, stunning, stunning colour through each and every one. Right, okay, right. We are going to go to, oh my gosh, look at the time already. Oh, some white shell. Oh gosh. Does this mean it's nearly summer? No, it's not, is it?
I can only dream.
It's not. It's not. This is really cute. Really, really cute, actually. You've got the start or the making of quite a statement necklace here, haven't you, Angela? Do you know what I mean? Like a summer. You know what, I was saying yesterday when I was on air. Do you ever look in the magazines and you see the celebrities or wherever it might be, online or whatever, and the jewellery they wear on the beach is so impractical? You're like, how does that work? Like with the sand and the water and stuff, but it's kind of becoming really fashionable now, isn't it, to wear statement jewellery on the beach? Like whether it be like body jewellery, toe rings, big earrings, but for me it's big necklaces, isn't it? Like big statement necklaces. A lot of the time, whether like it could be shells, pearls, something like that, but yeah, like really quite fashionable and on trend, big jewellery for on the beach.
You
I'm
know,
not sure about the practicality, but it obviously
exactly.
done.
I know what when I'm on the beach is like as little jewellery or as little makeup, as little anything as possible.
Yeah, me too.
But, you know, and I save it for when I come off the beach and, you know, the evening out. Yeah. But, you know, that's the great thing with jewellery. You know, there's always something for everybody. Exactly. You know, and I think this lends itself perfectly if you want to wear it on the beach.
So, but if you didn't, a beautiful evening piece with your maxi dress, something like that, really, really stunning. Gorgeous graduation in the size that you've got here, Angela. Maybe would you pop some gemstones in between just to segregate them? I don't know.
Yeah, you could do. Or you could just use, you know, because I tend to like very simple, clean line jewellery, and I would just take one and turn that into a pendant.
Okay.
And that would be it for me. So I'm looking at that and thinking, if you were selling on, how many pendants could you get out of that?
All of those pieces, and maybe a pair of earrings to go with as well, couldn't you?
Absolutely, but you know, you might be really creative and want to turn that upside down and create a tiara and headwear.
Gosh, yes,
so
wow.
Yeah, if you flip that upside down, you've got a crown, you know, or
I can't do it because they'll all fall, won't they? But
piano keys.
Piano keys.
If you want to do your structural wire work, like, you know, something like Alison Tarry does, you know, you could create those piano keys from something like that. So yeah, there's so many different things you can do with that.
And what you get with Shirl, oh my gosh, do you know what I've done there? Thinking about pearls and got shells in my hand. A Shirl. Maybe I've just created some. So with shells you do get that beautiful pearlescence as well, don't you? Like you do pearls, but just that little bit more affordable, I suppose. So what are we on? £7.95. Sorry, didn't even give you the price, folks, or reference the price. £7.95, under £8. Like Angela was saying, you don't need to use them all straight away. You could split all of these up. You could get quite a few different necklaces, separate necklaces, pairs of earrings out this one beautiful, beautiful strand. Really, really stunning. Maybe it isn't just necessarily summer. Maybe it isn't just a daytime on your holidays. Beautiful evening pieces as well. £7.95. Price like that. You know what? It's this time of year when we do feel a bit guilty about spending on our own. But surely it's Christmas Eve. You've done all your shopping. You've spent on everyone else. Treat yourself. That's a guilt-free price, right? £7.95. You don't have to feel guilty about that. It won't come before Christmas now anyway, obviously. So you can just go, oh yeah, right, I thought about that before Christmas and it has arrived, nobody'd even notice. Absolutely fine. Right, £7.95, okay? Is it start buy time, guys? No? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so what we got now then, dudes? Oh, okay. The chain, thank you, Becky. Okay, so we've got our star buy that's coming up after the break. It is, ooh, hey, there's little balls on these. They're cute. Sterling silver chain. Hey, God, this is just going to be so handy in your kit. I mean, with such a pretty chain, would you need to do much more with it? 3 meters. I'm just going to quickly show you this, folks. Give you a heads up on our star buy. Take a look at this. Oh, that's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I'll tell you something else. Aren't chains on trend at the moment, Angela?
Oh, yes.
Layering
yes.
them up. Simple little pendant. Being just like everybody's wearing them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing chains.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
they
you don't
are.
need to be like an advanced jewellery maker to
No.
buy a chain and just do something with it, do you? This could be your starting point, couldn't
Yeah,
it, really? You know, if you want to
absolutely.
experiment. Really, really stunning. So how many metres have we got of that, Beck? Sorry. 3 meters of sterling silver chain. Absolutely incredible. Right, okay, it's coming up to 6 o'clock. We're live right the way through to 8 p.m, so do not go anywhere. Some great Christmas Eve treats for you. We're live again tomorrow as well. Anyway, I'm Adele, Jewellery Maker. I'll see you after this.
We're the Radican Rebels, bringing you a rhyme. Oh my goodness, it's Christmas time!
If you want deals, have no fear. We're all here with the Christmas cheer.
Bringing you deals as big as a goose. Now it's your turn. Go on, Bruce.
Absolutely not.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas!
Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage. Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Merry Christmas, Jewellery Makers! Have a creative Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Jewellery Maker. Thank you for being with us for another fantastic year. Stay tuned for Christmas Day particularly because we've got Zena and Mark Smith and a special DVD launch. See you in the new year. Thank you.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
do you feel Christmassy, Angela?
I do.
Oh, you do? Good.
I do, yes.
Like just today or recently? Is it taking you
the past couple of days.
Okay, good.
Once we got the tree up and I've got the house decorated, then it felt Christmassy.
Yeah. Do you know what it was for me? Just lighting that, I think it was a cinnamon spice candle or something like that. I was like, Christmassy, Christmas. I'd like to say it was something I created myself, but no, just a shop bought a candle. You know, like you'd love to say, oh yeah, I got the cinnamon, the spice sticks. No, no. Anyway, yes, folks, hello, good evening. You're watching Jewellery Maker, we're live. We're actually on air tomorrow as well. We've got a great little Christmas show. We're live tonight right the way through to 8 p.m, so don't go anywhere. This is our amazing star buy. Now, Angela and I were saying just before the end of the break, just before the beginning of the break, sorry, that chains are really in at the moment. There's a lot of celebrities wearing them. I'm sure you've got some chain in your kit and you probably wear chains as well. Layering them up as well, popping little pendants on them, maybe little charms, really, really on trend. Do you know what though? I think a lot of companies kind of take that on and kind of, I suppose, not ruined it a little, but taken advantage of it, Angela. Do you know what I mean? I thought, right, we can really pop up a premium on our chains because of this. But the great thing here is we can really offer such a wide variety of different chains. The designs, whether they be sterling silver, gold-plated, rose gold-plated, something like that, but and not charge that premium.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I mean, it's that old adage of supply and demand, isn't it?
Of course,
you know, chains are hugely popular. All the celebrities are sporting them. Yeah, people want to wear them, so of course the price is going to go up. Yeah. But not here at Jewellery Maker.
No. And to get as well what is essentially like a huge reel, and I believe, how many meters have we got? 3 meters of chain that you can essentially do anything you want with. 9.9 grams of sterling silver, so you can really create the layered up look here as well because you've got so much chain to work with. You could have a longer necklace, a slightly more choker style, you could have a few little wrapped around bracelets, completely, absolutely anything. And you can see these gorgeous little balls that you've got in the detail here. It's not just a plain chain, you know, completely up to you. Just tell me quickly what you think you'd do with this, Angela.
Yeah, for me, it would be whole suites of jewellery. The necklaces, the long line earrings, the multi-layered earrings as well. And also layering up, because what I love about fine chains like this is you can get fine, isn't it? Very delicate look. Yeah. Or you can just, you know, wrap that around 3, 4, 5 times and get a completely different look and feel from the same chain. Yes. So you can get that multi-layered, high-end shine look from this.
You've really got a shine, actually, haven't you? Really have got a lovely, lovely shine. Beautiful, beautiful detailing, again with those teeny weeny little balls here. So 3 meters, 95 sterling silver. It is one of our most popular chain designs with the curb design, and this beautiful, beautiful bead chain, 3 meters as well. We've only got 46 was that, Bex. Now you might think, I'm all right there. But you know what? A lot of you cheeky little bidders, and I don't blame you, multi-buy, and why not? To get 2, 3 in your kit at £17.95, I would completely 100% take advantage of that price. What are we talking then per metre? Less than £6, right? 15, 16, 17, 18. Less than £6 per metre. £5, thank you, Becky, 98 pence per metre. You know the value of change. You know the value as well of sterling silver as it currently stands. That is a great price. And you know what, if you do your research, which I'm sure you do, just to keep on top of things ahead of the times, you will know the prices that layered chains, sterling silver chains, are currently commanding. You really, really will. Beautiful pair of earrings you can create. Imagine the articulation and the movement that you've got with this gorgeous, gorgeous chain. Imagine the endless possibilities as well. Absolutely beautiful. £17.95. Can we promise you a price like this again? Not when it's not going to be within a star buy. I'm really not too sure. Beautiful detailing. And also, you know, when the next time you're going to be seeing this particular auction at that price, it's like, look at the jewellery. Go on, Angela. What are you going to say, lovely?
The great thing with this chain is,
yeah,
you can use your feather head pins.
Yes.
And add your gemstones to it.
You couldn't you?
Add
Yes,
charms to it.
They would fit through, because even though it's quite fine, they'd still fit through, wouldn't
Definitely,
they?
your feather ones would.
Yeah.
And if you know, we did the 3 strands of brioche cut gems earlier.
Yes.
Something like that. Oh my goodness, that would be absolutely
beautiful,
gorgeous.
because it's such a fine chain.
Yes.
You'd need quite the fine, delicate gemstones, wouldn't you? Yeah.
And even just one. In the centre or on the back would look beautiful.
Yeah. And the top of the head pins might work well with the balls as well.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yes. Definitely.
Really,
so
really
I
gorgeous.
think it's a versatile chain.
Yeah.
So because it's light and it's delicate, doesn't mean that you can't work with it in different ways. You know, if you've got a big bulky chain, there's not much you can do to give you that fine look.
No.
But if you've got a delicate look like this, then you can layer it up, give you that bold look if you want.
Elegant as well, with those gorgeous little gemstones.
I mean, I've also crocheted with chain as well.
Oh,
so you can get a really bold look with, you know, because if you, I mean, you've got 3 meters on that chain.
A lot to
on
work
that
with.
reel.
Even allows for mistakes,
Absolutely.
maybe. Or,
And you can use it as yarn. And crochet with it, knit with it, macrame with it.
Just going to say macrame.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so again, £17.95, so just shy of £18. That's your star-buy price. We're going to move on to the kit. Okay, so, and the kit being this Swarovski crystal kit. Wow. Has it got 2 components to it, or is that just the one? Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I bet you had a field day with this, Angela.
Yeah, I mean, if you've seen me before, you know I absolutely love Swarovski. Gorgeous.
What have we got then? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 very lengthy head pins here. Wow. Great. Okay, then a couple of pairs of shepherd's hooks. Got T-bar clasps. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, is this chain?
Yes, you've got some
meter. Would you say? Yeah, it's probably meter a chain there, isn't it? Beautiful rose gold plating. Do you know what I love? Rose gold matched with purple. Don't they look absolutely beautiful together? And look at the size of these crystals. My goodness me. These are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. I absolutely love my... I love them.
Gosh, look what you've created here. Absolutely outstanding. Look at these earrings. Wow. They are beautiful, Angela. Really, really beautiful. Really stunning. And then have a look at the necklace as well. Can we? I can't see it from here. Can you bring it over to me? Sorry, is that all right, guys? Oh, hello. Sam. What should... You can't start drinking yet, babes. Oh, crazy woman. Pop this around here. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm thinking evening glamorous wear with simple black dress. It would just finish it off perfectly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, or day wear. If you want, you know, that little bit of sparkle in the daytime, this is beautiful for it.
This is beautiful. Okay, so where should we start? Or what did you create first, actually? Did you go with the earrings or the necklace
I went with the earrings.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes. These ones.
Yeah. The bigger gemstones, yeah.
Do you want me to bring them over?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yes, these are beautiful. Oh, so you've done your little wire work at the top there. Do you know what? I wouldn't necessarily think of putting gold with rose gold, but they really complement each other, don't they?
You know, and mixed metals is in.
Is
it's you know, if you look at a lot of the top designers, they are mixing their metals, so gold, rose gold and silver, you know, as a big combination. So, you know, I didn't have any rose gold coloured wire at home. I had silver and the gold.
Did
so
you
I
panic
thought,
or not? Did you think, you
not
know what,
at
no,
all.
because I know it's going to work?
I mean, look, I'm wearing my mixed metals
yes,
in my bracelet tonight.
And do you know what as well? I think with a lot of high-end watches, they often do that as well, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get like rose gold mixed with gold and silver or rhodium plate, whatever it is. They often do that, don't they?
Absolutely. And even in the Swarovski range, you know, you look in their ranges and they're mixing their metal tones as well. So, yeah. But absolutely gorgeous kit. Beautiful.
Stunning. Okay, so where are we going to start then? What are you going to show us first, Angela?
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to just wrap those earrings.
Okay, fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think for whether you're a beginner or you're more experienced, you know, these are what I call your quick makes.
Okay.
And especially if you're selling or gifting and you want to create something really quickly for your loved ones, it's going to take minutes, but you're going to get a really beautiful, high-end, well-finished designer look.
Fantastic.
So what I've done, I've just
Definitely
taken...
what these are, I must say, Angela. High-end designer.
Yeah, and you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours to get a fabulous look. So what I've done, you get 2 of these quite large pear drops.
They are, aren't they?
In the kit.
Well, have we got the size of those, Becky? The pear drops, the size... Because they're quite big, aren't they? I just want to let everyone know at home. I mean, you can probably get across how big they are, but 22 millimetres. The pairs are, yeah, they're really good size, aren't they? Really good size.
Yeah, definitely. So
Okay.
what I've done, I've just taken, just working with one, I've taken a length of wire, and I've used 0.6.
0.6,
of my wire here,
Yeah.
or you could use a 0.4 or even a 0.8.
Yeah.
That would work equally well.
Okay.
So what I've done, I've just popped my wire through the hole, like so. And then what I'm going to do, just very gently turn one end of the wire up, so it's standing upwards.
Yeah.
And then with the other strand, with the other end, all I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this with my pliers actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold my wire like so.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to very gently wrap just around. So I've taken my wire round the back, just straighten that out.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to very gently take my wire round, gently going round and round and round the top of, can you see that?
Yes, yeah, I can see.
Just very, very, very gently, all the way around the top. Like
So you're not
so.
using your pliers now, then, are you? That's all
No,
your-
no, I just needed that for my own personal
yes,
grip.
yeah.
And then what I'm going to do, just to neaten off, hold my wire in my pliers like so,
Yeah.
and we're going to just create a basic wrap loop. Okay, so leave a couple of millimetres on the end. I'm
Okay.
just going to take my wire round, that wire out the way. So I'm just going to wrap like so.
Yeah.
And then with the excess, if you want to, just keep going down. And it creates that beautiful coil on the top of your wire.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do, just neaten that all off. And you just snip back your wire, like so. And with your flat nose plier or your chain nose plier, we're just going to squish those ends down. So it just neatens it a little bit, like so. Turn it over, and there we go. And
Oh
it's
my
as
gosh.
simple as that. Then I'm just going to add a jump ring.
So I suppose you've just got to be careful then, Angela, if you are just starting, that you're creating height as you turn around.
Yes,
yeah.
Because ideally what you want to do is you want to cover that element, that small area.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just a preference, you know, you might want to leave that exposed, but
Yeah.
on this design I wanted to neaten that,
Yeah.
just to hide that top area,
Okay,
like
sure.
so. Then I'm just going to get my jump ring. I'm just going to open it. These jump rings are great. They're so good, and the finish is so flush that sometimes you can't even,
Tell
you know,
that you've opened it up.
and sit and see the join. It's so good.
Wow.
And then I'm just going to pop on my jump ring,
Yeah.
like so. Close it up. And then I'm just going to get my shepherd hook. And
You've
there
got
you
one
go.
hook, yeah.
Yep. And again, take my plier, holding the shepherd hook in one hand,
Yeah.
and just finding the end of that, twist the end towards you, hook it on,
Yeah.
like so. Need to just open that just a tiny bit more. Okay, and then close it up, and there you go. And there's your earring.
High-end, stunning, huge gemstone, a beautiful finish that you've got on there as well, Angela. They are really, really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous.
Quick, thank you. It's very quick, very simple. And you could take, you know, just create that wrap, and you could have just popped that on a chain to make a pendant.
Yes.
And then you would have 2 pendants. But yeah, it's beautiful. And the colour, isn't the colour gorgeous? I love the colour of the gem.
I mean, I knew gold and purple worked well anyway, but gold, rose gold and purple work really, really well. Like you said, the mixed metals really, really works on this, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, never ever be afraid to experiment with jewellery making. There is no rules.
No, not at all.
Who sets the rules?
Exactly.
Who
It's only
says-
your imagination that
Exactly.
limits it, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And, you know, whatever you have in your stash, whatever combination of colours you want to put together, that's your choice.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's going to say, oh, you can't use gold and rose gold together. You know, use whatever works and create a new style. You know, it might become your signature if you're selling your work to have mixed metals.
Yeah.
And that could be your niche and your particular style. But it's as simple as that. And it's, I mean, as soon as I saw the crystals, I was really excited because I know that you're going to end up with a very, very high-end, very desirable and very saleable and giftable look too.
Yeah. Really beautiful, and purple as well. Just looks so gorgeous, like I said, with the gold and the rose gold. Really, really gorgeous. Okay, thank you, Angela. Wonderful. Right, we're going to go on to our star buy, which is, I'm just going to give you a flash of this gorgeous, gorgeous chain. We're back onto chains again, Angela. This is really, really stunning. Very, very desirable, gorgeous on-trend look, and it's going to be your star buy. Wow, I was just asking Becky how it opens, Angela, actually. This is really cute. I don't think I've seen this before, you know. Does the heart come apart? Is that... Oh, it's a magnet. Oh, that's really pretty. And do you know what? You could probably have this as a bracelet as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, wrap it around a couple of times.
Cute, isn't
that's
it?
Lovely.
Really, really cute. Oh, I really like this. Really like this. Right, I'm just going to pop it back on the bus. So this is your start by. Like Angela and I were saying earlier, all you need to do is just take a look at the magazines, or whether it be online, on your social media, just to see how popular and on trend chains are at the moment. Definitely with the celebrities, all different companies that have kind of jumped onto the bandwagon here, haven't they, and created, and I don't blame them really, you know, they're taking advantage of you know, a current that seems to be lasting trend for a good few years now, hasn't it? With your built-up chains, obviously, you know, it's come from somewhere, probably the Wigan. Oh, okay, Wigan apparently. It's probably started with, you know, like some of the high-end chain designers, hasn't it, or something, Angela? But anyway, yes, there's been a few different companies that have jumped on the bandwagon. Don't blame them. Maybe they've popped a pendant on the end. Bees seem to be quite popular and on-trend
bees. Yes,
yeah, don't they? Have you seen
the whole nature feel has been really popular this year.
It has, whether it be butterflies, dragonflies, bees. So yeah, chains really on trend, whether it be layering them up as well at different levels, like a choker style. Maybe you've just got a simple 20-inch that just sits just within your neckline, or maybe a longer chain bracelets. You can do whatever you want with them. Anyway, take a look at this. So I'm just going to show you the extra detail that you've got with this chain. Basically, you've got, it's quite a three-dimensional chain actually. It's like a little box chain with this beautiful, really cute heart at the end here. Let me try and get... Here we go. That actually opens. Hang on, where are we? At the heart. So yeah, have we got that rose? Can I have the rose gold one as well, just to show how the heart opens? Is that all right? Sam, can you pass that through, lovely? The rose gold one over there, hun, is that all right? Right, I'm just going to show you actually on this rose gold one how the... Oh yeah, it's magnetised, that's it. Yeah, here we go. Just trying to work it out. Gosh, my hands are so hot and sweaty. Ah, thanks, Sam. Thank you, my lovely. She's fixed it. She's done it. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Take a look at this. Just a little bit of added extra detail. I don't think I've ever seen a necklace like this before, you know. Whoop, there you go. And you know that, well, it helps actually if you've not maybe got great dexterity and you don't want to have to worry about a lobster claw clasp.
Yes.
That's quite simple, isn't it? I know I probably look like I've struggled, but I didn't, I promise you. I've just got put some hand cream on in the break and my hands are quite slippy. Hand cream, oh my goodness, it's an essential necessity, but such a nightmare. Anyway, so yeah, just attaches like that. £19.95. Now, if you have been looking to purchase a chain recently, you will see the price tags that they command. Honestly, they're really quite, should I say, expensive. They are, especially if you pop them in a high street store, Angela. Do you know what I mean? £19.95, really individual, unique. It's quite useful, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But I think throughout the ages as well. You know, like if you've got a younger niece, excuse me, maybe, that likes a jewellery, nice little first piece of jewellery. Anyway, so that's a star buy. £19.95. We're going to move on. Okay, let's move on to... Oh, yeah. Got some loose Swarovskis here. These are cute coloured. Golden shadow. They're kind of like a slight cappuccino colour as well here, aren't they? Really cute. Let's move him out the way and him out the way. Fascinating cut that you've got here. These are lovely. You've got 4 in total. And they are that, the great brand that we have here, excuse me, at Jewellery Maker, the Swarovski stamp, should you say. 4 in a pack, 12mm in size, and the beautiful, beautiful colour. Stunning cut, sensational clarity that you've got here too. Really, really beautiful. Angela, can I come to you? What do you think you do with these, lovely? I know you like your crystals.
I do love my crystals, and you know, I've worked with the golden shadow before.
Have you?
And it's a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous shade.
It's quite a subtle shade, isn't it?
It is.
It could almost be seen as colourless.
Yeah,
in
it's
some
kind of like
lights, probably.
champagne,
Yes.
like that champagne,
like a champagne diamond or something like that.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And the shape of it, I mean, I know they're called cosmic beads, and it's kind of quite angular, isn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, I think whether you want to have that as a feature bead, just one of those in a neckline piece, maybe with your pearls or something like that, it's going to look gorgeous. But even if you did like having them on a bit of chain, say like the rose gold chain in the kit, and made them into long line earrings, they're going to catch the light. They would be sumptuous.
They really would catch the light with the faceting they've got here too, and the cut, beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that price!
Wow,
for Swarovski crystals for 4.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what? When I came back recently and started seeing that we do Swarovski crystals, I just thought, oh gosh, does that mean, you know, price is going to change? I was a little bit wary, to be quite honest, but the buying power that we have to get Swarovski crystals at is absolutely astonishing. I should have put my faith in the fact that how we can get genuine gemstone jewellery and loose gemstones for such amazing prices. But yeah, to get Swarovski crystals at crazy prices like this, £4.95 is absolutely unbelievable. Right, okay, so we're going to move on. Box number 13. I'm going to have to come to you on this, Angela, if you don't mind, my lovely.
Of course.
Wire straightening tool. Right, so for the novice, being me, I'm thinking if you've got a lot of wire that you, in your kit, maybe loose offcuts, that you think, I don't want to waste that, I want to put it back through the tool that I have, wind it up, and you can just reuse your wire, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. It's an absolute essential for your toolkit if you work with wire. Absolutely essential.
Have you got one even though you don't work with wire that much?
I do have one because, you know, you will have offcuts, you will be trying, you know, a design or something, it doesn't quite work out. So instead of throwing the wire away, you just run it through this tool and it will straighten it.
Really? It does
straighten
really
your wire,
work?
takes out all those kinks and everything, and you've got a piece of wire that you could reuse. So, you know, it's going to save you a lot of money. Or, and, you know, in saying that the size prices of our wire bundles are always really good. But if you know, want to save that little bit extra, having this tool essential.
But I think if you're just somebody that hates waste as well, even if it doesn't come down to saving money, just saving waste, helping with the environment, do you know what I mean? You could look at it at all different angles, couldn't you really? Just something to use your little bits that you've got in your kit, you know, little offcuts of your wire. Really, is it quite easy to use as well?
It is. It just folds together, and then you just run your...
Oh, so this is it put flat, but actually goes into a 3-bit, does it? Like a little triangle.
Yeah. It just,
you run it
you
through.
Just, you know, you've got the instructions on the back. So, you know, it just folds together. You just run your wire through a couple of times, and it straightens it. It's, you know...
Lay wire in centre of open tool with enough length to grasp wire at the end to catch it. Wrap tool around wire, pull wire through to straighten. Very, very simple, just like in the picture basically that you can see. Really, really simple, folks. £9.95 as well. Now, if you are, I know Angela was saying, and I know we all know how competitive we are price-wise with our wire kits, maybe singly or sold as a bundle, but if you are somebody that hates waste and you just accumulate this huge amount of like leftover wire, why not use it? You know, it could be something just, if you maybe haven't got enough or two of the same colours to make a pair of earrings, but you want to make a loose pendant, great way to reuse your wire. So £9.95. Right, let's move on then. Box number 11. Eye pins. Not head pins, eye pins. Okay, excuse me. Well, you've got a lot here, Angela.
Yeah, 100. That's again a stash builder, isn't it?
It is. Eye pins then. Sorry, I know I keep coming to you, but I am a novice at Jewellery Maker, and I need to be reminded as well. So eye pins.
Okay, so eye pins are what you need if you want to, you know, connect something to the end of that loop.
Right, so this is open. You can open this up? No?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. I can see the join slightly,
So unlike a head pin, which has got a ball or flat piece on the end of it to stop your bead falling off.
Yes,
These are used as a connector. So you might want to create, say, like a piece of jewellery, say like an earring, and you've got your bead with your head pin at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you want to create or put another bead in the middle. Then you would use your eye pins. So the great thing about buying them like this is they're all perfectly uniformed. So because you can create them yourself, but then you're going to have, there might be different sizes, there might be different shapes, etc. And if you want that professional look, using these eye pins, which are all uniformed, is going to give you that look.
Wonderful. So, yeah, essentially, if you've got a long dangly earring or something like that, and you just want to put something at the end, so then you've got a lot of metal to then work with, haven't you, Angela?
Yes. So you might want to. So if I can just demonstrate using this,
please do.
You would then, if I just open this up, like so.
Yep.
You'd then drop your bead on there, like so.
Yeah.
Okay, then you might want to add another bead
So
on there.
Yes.
And before you put your shepherd's hook.
Yeah. You've got plenty of wire to work with, basically, haven't you? Yeah. You've got 100 in total here, and I can imagine if you do make a lot of earrings, you're going to get through these quite quickly, aren't you, Angela?
Definitely. Yeah? Or if you might want to make a connection piece for a neckline piece or a bracelet, and you want that complete uniformed look, then you would use these eye pins that are already formed.
Okay.
So essential, again, another essential for your stash.
Yeah.
If you want that, uniform professional look in your jewellery pieces.
Okay, so where are we price-wise? $3.95. Like Angela was just saying, definitely consumable, something you're going to need to replace quite often in your kit. But once you've got it there, you've got 100 to work with here. So essentially, if it is earrings that you make a lot, you've got 50 pairs of earrings, a huge amount. £3.95. We've got a few of you multi-buying, and you know what? I don't blame you. You've seen how easy they are to use, how you can use them, and what you need to use them for. Great price for these eye pins. Really great price. $3.95. Right, okay, let's go to, oh, excuse me, Windy Pops. Wow, my goodness. It's like a mini dumbbell. What have you got here then? How much metre-wise? I haven't got it on my spool. 50 metres. Gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I can imagine. This, if you've got some really, or want to like encapsulate the gemstone or something like that, Angela, that's going to look lovely, isn't it? Pop some wire work around the gem. Not so it's hidden, but it's still there. This is beautiful. The shine that you've got from this is incredible, isn't it? Good amount as well. Have you got golden wire in your kit,
I have,
Angela?
yeah. Although I'm not a wire worker, I always have wire in my kit, in my stash, because, there's always going to be something that you're going to need to use wire for. So, yeah, totally essential. And it's also 1 mil as well, and 1 mil is a structural wire.
Is that like a gauge that could be structural but also quite malleable as well?
Yeah,
would you say?
I imagine if I can. It's quite malleable. It's a lovely buttery soft, so it's not hard, but it's firm enough to give you that structure. Yeah. So if you're into making sort of like those Gemma Crow or Rachel Norris or Alison Tarry sculpture pieces, then this is great. If you want to create a frame for a bangle, a frame for a tiara or a headpiece, again,
I was thinking tiara actually.
It's going to give you that great structure to create that, and then you would use your smaller gauge wires to fill in between. So essential if you're working with your wires.
Yeah, look at that price, $12.95 for 50 metres. definitely essential for you folks that love your wire work. And like Angela was saying, she doesn't always necessarily do a lot of wire work, but still has some gold wire in a kit. Definitely essential. £12 and 95 pence, a huge amount. A great gauge to work with as well, for structure, but also manoeuvrability as well. It's very malleable, actually, considering the mill that you've got here.
I mean, the one thing that I do, although I'm not a wire worker, the one thing I do enjoy making is rings. And I would make very simple rings from 1 mil. And because it's that thicker, stronger gauge, you can get some really great dramatic looking rings just from a few inches of wire.
Do you know what? I remember my first workshop I went on with Sheila, and she basically made a ring out of wire and a loose gemstone. I was like, how do you make a ring with just wire? But it was amazing. I've still got it now and I wear it. It was, what gemstone did we use? Labradorite. But beautiful. Not labradorite, turquoise. Turquoise and gold just look absolutely gorgeous. And it was amazing how she did it. She was wrapping the gemstone and created a band and everything, just incredible.
Well, a couple of years ago I met a lovely lady and I taught her how to make, because she was a jewellery maker but hadn't made any rings, and I taught her how to make just very simple rings. And you know what, she turned around, she thanked me and she said, right, from now on I'm never going to go hungry again. I'll always be able to feed my children. Because she said, even if I make a ring and sell it for £5, it takes no time. Very simple. And you know, she travels down to London, to a market in London 2 or 3 times a week and sells her wire work rings down there.
Does she?
Yeah.
Wow. And she obviously is successful to keep going, isn't
of course,
she?
You know, that's all she does, just very simple, very basic rings from, you know, 1 mil or 1.2 mil wire, you know, sells them for £5 and, you know,
she goes. You know? And all it just takes a simple loose gemstone to work with as well. Just pure perfection. Okay, so £12.95, folks. Amazing, amazing price. You're watching Jewellery Maker. We're Christmas Eve. We're even live tomorrow. I'll see you after this.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Why'd you make us do these things?
Just use that, that's great.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Do you know what? When Scott asked me to do this evening, Angela, I was a bit like, oh, Christmas Eve. But you know what? I've done everything I needed to in the day. You the same, right?
Yeah.
Why come?
Yeah.
Enjoy Christmas Eve. Everybody's so lovely and working with beautiful jewellery. Why not? Why not? Why not? Jewellery. Jewellery. Yes. Jewellery. Okay, right. So what have we got here? Mystic Coated Black Spinel. Now, this is a new coating to me. I've been told we're doing it on quite a lot of our gemstones. It's quite a high-end coating. Apparently it's cost quite a lot to do as well, this Mystic coating, but oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's like a mermaid has gone shing, or like a snake or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's like beautiful kind of scales, isn't it? It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to try and get it, because black spinel is essentially a completely black gemstone. You know, you've got no other colour added to it. It's maybe why they've chosen this gemstone to add this gorgeous coating. Really, really beautiful. Here you go, that's it. You can see it a bit better there. So the amazing cuts that you've got here, the brilliant cuts or the checkerboard faceting that just lies on top of the spinel. Beautiful graduating sides. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous coating. It really, really is. Golds, pinks, greens, purples, absolutely beautiful. So you wouldn't necessarily get any colour from black spinel at all, or any, I suppose, sparkle or shine. But when you've got this gorgeous coating, oh my gosh, you get an absolute abundance of colour. You really, really do. Really incredible. 118 carats, faceted rondelles. They are graduating in size from 6x3, excuse me, right the way through to 9x4 in size. Oh, it's like a snake, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is very mermaid-like.
Yeah,
unicorn.
do you know what I mean, Angela?
Yeah.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Something a little bit different, I would say, as well.
Because sometimes we see that on the microfaceted black spinel,
Yeah.
but I've not seen it on the spinel at this size.
Do you know what? I think I've seen it on the microfaceted spinel. It doesn't stand out as
No,
much, would
it
you
doesn't.
say?
It really stands out.
Maybe you
on
need this more of the sizable, slightly sizable gemstone for it to stand out a bit more.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
This is so up my street.
Is it?
It really is. I love that whole sparkle, that whole bling.
Yeah.
And you know, you don't need to have a lot to get that.
No, you don't.
That big impact
You
look.
don't. And actually, on some of them, the coating's not even the whole way round, if that makes sense. It's probably because it doesn't need it, or it's just that it's catching the light differently, maybe. But yeah, you do really get some incredible colours coming out of it. Really incredible colours. Let's see what we can do on the price then. 0800 644 655 12.95. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. You know, if you just essentially take a few, it's still a great price, isn't it? It's really, but look at the amount of gemstones you're getting here with that gorgeous, like I said, quite expensive coating. It really, really is an incredible price.
And it's graduated as well.
Yes,
and that's
Angela,
another great feature of this gemstone. Is that, you know, if you space it with, you know, your sterling silver or another gem, or even if you've got some microfaceted black spinel, and you space it out, you've got that beautiful graduation in a neckline piece or a bracelet piece, without having to do too much work, because that graduation is so subtle. It's going to give you that beautiful piece if you've put spaces in between.
Yeah, really stunning. Right, okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to box number 12 now. This is, do you know what? I think I've probably got 3 gemstones, 3 top favourite gemstones. First one being ruby because it's my birthstone. Second one being turquoise because it's kind of like my gemstone, my go-to one for, you know, like on holidays and stuff like that, Angela. It's kind of the gemstone that I always have when I take my holiday jewellery. But the third one for me has to be kunzite. Now, I'm not necessarily a particularly girly girl, don't always like pink, but for me there's just something about kunzite. I don't know if it's the fact that it has a slight rareability added to it, or the fact that pink gemstones are said to be really popular and desirable, said to be the most expensive coloured gemstone actually. But I really, really do like it. I really, really do like it. It offers the most subtle, beautiful pastel pale pinks. It really, really does. And you've got, well, I suppose they're nuggets, aren't they? Yeah, small nuggets, all different sizes. And as you can see, every one offering a beautiful, subtle, soft tone to it. Really, really cute. I suppose actually this is quite beachy, isn't it? With the nugget cuts. Angela.
It is.
But nice with turquoise.
It would look fabulous. But I think with such a high-end, prestigious gemstone such as this, it is whatever you want it to be. You could make it into that casual beachy look, or put it with your pearls or black spinel or anything like that, and you get that very high-end, very desirable piece of jewellery.
Because that's what I love about kunzite as well. I've seen it in high carat weights, with a real perfection of a cut, beautifully finished, in gold, and maybe even 18 karat gold. And then you get something like this, it's completely different. And it still looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? This is what I love about kunzite, absolutely incredible. And look at that price, my goodness, £5.95. I've just basically, you know, given it the pedestal that it deserves in that, you know, really desirable gemstone, the colour, the fact that it's rare. I think because it's often sourced from Afghanistan, I think, and obviously, you know, obviously quite a volatile country. I can imagine now that the mining becomes quite hard. So really desirable, rare ability on the gemstone here. £5.95, under £6. Incredible. Absolutely, I like kunzite. I really do like kunzite.
I love the tones that are in this strand, because you've got that very soft, subtle pink that verges on like that lilac, that mauve colour, and then you've got other pieces in this strand which has got more of that mottling, you know, the greys, that you know, that got some creamy whites
popping through as well, and
beautiful tones. So for me, that makes this strand even more workable, because then you could put it with sunstones for those more peachy looks, with your pearls for those white tones. You know, you'll find something in your stash to work with it.
Very workable, actually. Go with a lot, wouldn't it?
Very.
Go with a lot, because you think of it as high end, so you could do it maybe with a bit of wire work or something like that, but then you think of it for the price on your screens of £5.95, it's almost not justified, that price. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to box number 7. Excuse me, that was a big huff and a puff, wasn't it? Ooh, okay. Another nice pastel coloured,
very nice
variation that we've got here, Angela. Oh, some gorgeous, look at that one there. Beautiful, subtle, soft pastel tones you've got here. Really, really stunning. Each and every one so different and so unique. You could look at these forever, couldn't you? Really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Beautifully cut, checkerboard faceted, absolutely stunning. So you've got... We've got some blues here as well. I'm just going to run my finger actually along all the different colours that you've got here. Obviously we can't guarantee that you're going to get exactly the same strand and these tones or these colours, but I can imagine you definitely will get a variety. Look at that one there, so different. Coloured beryl, faceted ovals, so you get that beautiful brilliance with the gorgeous facets that you've got here, approximately 7 by 6 to 14 by 9 mil in size, because they do graduate in size, and a 26 centimetre strand. Really, really beautiful. The clarity that you've got in some of them as well. Some of them are opaque, some of them have got this amazing clarity, beautiful soft pastel pinks, sage greens, you've got blues in here too. Really, really gorgeous. 0800 644 655 if you want to come in and join us on the phone lines. You can also join us on the web, JewelleryMaker.com, which I believe is our preferred way of getting involved. Lots of you there on the web now, just pop them in your basket. I can't think of a better way to spend my Christmas Eve, actually. I know. Sat on the sofa, Angela, with a cup of whatever you fancy, or a glass of whatever you fancy, should I say, watching Jewellery Maker. Why not? £7.95, under £8. Great price.
Yeah. I mean, for me, what really brings this strand alive is those faceting.
Yeah,
it really makes
definitely.
all those colours jump out at you.
It does.
Really pop at you, and to me, it's alive. It's vibrant.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, Angela. Really, really gorgeous, stunning colour. I think as well, it just makes, even because they're not strong in colour, because they're quite neutral and pastel, aren't they? Muted tones. It does make the colour stand out a bit more as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Beautiful. £7.95. You know, just an affordable way of adding some extra genuine gemstones to your kit. Maybe you can't always afford, you know, the pearls or the labradorite or the diamonds that we have, but a great way of adding to your kit. Right, £7.95. Sorry, Angela, go on,
I was just going to say, if you got the wire, just pop one of those on some wire, and there you go. You got gorgeous rings.
Easy peasy. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so number 9, we've got. Oh, this is cute. Little Cinderella. I think I had this yesterday, like a little Cinderella carriage, locket, transformed pumpkin, should we say. So it opens up, I believe, and then you can just pop a gemstone inside. This is really cute. Glasses go on, Angela.
Yeah, I've not seen this before.
Where are we? Hang on. How long are your nails, Angela? They're any longer than mine, Chuck?
No, they're not.
No, okay. Where's Sam when you need her? Wigan, she's in Wigan. What's with the Wigan? Sam, can you open this for me, babes? My hand cream again. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere. Not me, literally, my hands. Can you have a go at that, lovely? Is that all right? I think it's at the top, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Is that all right?
I can actually feel your hand cream on it.
Can you? It's a sheer butter one. Oh my gosh, it's so. Oh, you've got soft hands, I noticed earlier, Angela. Do you use a lot of hand cream?
I do, all the time.
Yeah, do you?
It's essential for me. It's
essential.
as essential as the lipstick.
Do you have it in your car, hand cream?
I've got it in my bag. I mean, usually always in the break, just putting some on, you know. Love me hand cream.
Yeah,
never
me too,
without
especially this time of year as well. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
But it is a nightmare. I know when you cream my hand and then go to demo and everything's slipping and sliding everywhere.
I just think that when you're so close to the camera, you can't have dry hands. But then you forget, don't you, that you've got to touch everything. It's such close proximity. How are we getting on, Sam? We're trying. We're just trying to open this little. It's not even hard. I'm sure it's just. No, it's just I think because I've put my hand cream on it, and now it's all a bit slippy slidey, isn't it? Oh my goodness! What's he doing in there? Got him, babes. No. What about pliers? Yeah, pliers, tweezers. I just wanted to show how it opens, basically, and then you can pop a gemstone inside, can't you? Well, I'm presuming it opens, right?
Yeah, they do open.
Yeah, they thought they opened, because mine did yesterday.
Moral of the story, when you get it home, don't put hand cream on before you open it. It will open.
I think
just
so,
don't,
my babes.
not with hand cream on.
So. I think so. Have you got anything else, Beck, in the meantime, my babes? Are we going... Yeah? Number 8, let me have a look, darling. Number 8, was that the kunzite? No. Oh, hang on, here we go. She's got it. Thank you, Sam.
Well done, Sam.
Woo-hoo. It's not even stiff, not even... No. No, fine. Here we go. So, let me just show you close. A little... Cinderella carriage, there we go. So a gorgeous little charm, or it could be a locket, couldn't it? It doesn't have to be on a bracelet, it could be a necklace. And then open it up and you could maybe you could put your birthstone in or something like that. That'd make a nice little gift idea. Or if you do make your jewellery to sell on, Angela, you could just say, well, I'm showing you a sapphire, but you can have a ruby, you can have a diamond, you could have an emerald, you could pop any little loose gemstones in here, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
This is cute.
That's lovely. I've never seen that before.
No.
That must be a new product.
It's quite... Is it relatively new, Becky? Yeah? 17th of this month.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's relatively new. So if you love your little charms, your lockets, your little keepsakes, this is really, really cute. And like I said, just pop with your loose gemstones inside. Maybe you do have your birthstone, a really, really lovely little keepsake. Maybe a great gift idea as well, actually. £19.95. Now, what we were saying earlier with our charms, you know, you don't often get them this size for that price. And to get your sterling silver with that beautiful coating of gold as well, you're looking a lot more than £19.95. I've looked at the price of charms recently, and they do hold their price, actually, to be fair, don't they? And still very, very on trend, Angela. But with the big, I can't mention them obviously, but I know you don't often see £19.95 charms,
definitely
do
not.
you?
No, not at all. I mean, that reminds me of very fairy tales. It's got a very fairy tale feel, and I think that would work equally well for, you know, a young girl, teenager.
First little maybe jewellery, piece of jewellery,
But also, you know, even for those adults who love that whole fairy, Cinderella, you know, going to the ball kind of feel, I just think that's lovely.
Really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. £19.95, so just shy of £20. 0800 644 655 if you want to come in and join us on the phone. And you can also join us on the web, www.JewelleryMaker.com. Beautiful, gorgeous little keepsake, really, really pretty. Right, okay, what's the time? Oh my goodness. Right, it's time for a very short break. Do not go anywhere. We're live right the way through to 8 p.m. this evening. I'm Adele, this is Jewellery Maker, this is Angela, and we'll see you after the break.
Hello everyone, I know Christmas is just around the corner, but I just had to show you 3 of the most amazing products that we've got coming up on the morning show. Firstly, a lot of you have seen this already, but I actually physically have it in front of me, and I'm incredibly excited. To celebrate my 20th DVD, I've been allowed to produce for Christmas Day, exclusively Christmas Day, a double disc, and this contains all of my favourite seed bead makes from the past 12 months. So this is coming up at 10 o'clock in the show. This is just incredible. Now, as we know, Labradorite is a firm favourite with our viewers, and we've managed to secure for Christmas Day amazing Labradorite cobblestones. They are the biggest pieces of Labradorite that we've ever stocked before. Lots of shapes, massive carat weights. Can't wait to share these with you on the day. Labradorite cobblestones. I'm going to save the best till last here. I don't know how we've managed to secure these. The most incredible, phenomenal, luxurious pearls I have ever seen. Now, I've been on the show for 6 years now, and these are the most extraordinary strands of pearls I have ever seen. We've got 3 that we're going to be showing mid-morning. We've got in a 10mm and an 8 and 9mm, just exquisite. So with pearls, the Labradorite cobblestones and the double DVD launch, plus so much more, I'm so excited to share everything with you. Make sure that you join me and presenter Zena from 8 o'clock on Christmas Day, December the 25th, and we'll share these and a lot more with you. Look forward to seeing you then.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to each and every single...
I wasn't ready.
Okay, so we're all going to say
Merry Christmas. Well, it's not my fault that the microphone...
You weren't looking.
Nobody told me. Okay,
we're all going to...
I'm free. Merry Christmas to camera, yeah?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas to camera!
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Merry Christmas from the marketing team. What? Dion, you didn't say anything. I know, she was miming.
I think because my voice sounds so weird.
Merry Christmas!
Why'd you make us do these things?
Just use that, that's great. Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Emma.
And I'm Kim. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yay.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for a great year.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
That's it, we're done.
Thanks for buying all the jewellery.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining us here at Jewellery Maker. I'm Adele, this is Angela. Angela's just you're just preparing your little kit, aren't you, for your mate?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
wonderful.
For my
We've
demo.
already made your bits.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just so we can show them off, or how Angela obviously made them. Got some great deals for you. We are live for the next 55 minutes or so. Great way to spend your Christmas Eve, might I say. And then we're live again tomorrow from 8 a.m. Christmas Day, live show, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, right, let's get started then, because we haven't got too long left. Let's get started with some head pins. You've got gold coating on these. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 in total. Good length of metal that you get on these, Angela, because I'm presuming, like, once you've used and you've done a couple little twists and turns, you still need a little bit to wrap round, don't you? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
We've not spared on the amount of metal that you've got here. So with our eye pins, you were saying that obviously you open them up and you can hook whatever you want on them. Head pins then essentially put your gemstones on, they keep everything in place,
Exactly,
right?
yes. That's why you have that little ball on the end,
yeah.
because it just stops your gemstones from sliding off.
Okay.
And you're right, in terms of having the length and lots of, you know, wire, in this case, sterling silver, which is gold plated,
Yeah.
it means that you can have some of your bigger and longer beads sitting on it. Or you could, if you're using smaller gems, you could stack them up.
Yeah.
So have 4, 5, 6 beads on it.
I'm just going to hazard a guess here. Would you say, as a jewellery maker, this is probably one of your most used or consumable pieces in your kit? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So, and as well, when you're buying 10, I can imagine they go quite quickly, can't they?
Yes.
So you're going to need to keep replacing this kind of,
Absolutely. You know, and, you know, if you want that very high-end luxury feel, and you're using sterling silver, then it's nice to know that, you know, underneath that gold plating is quality, sterling silver. So great for that. But also if you're doing those bubble style bracelets that we often do here on Jewellery Maker, where we just take the whole of the head pin and coil it round. So so the whole of that head pin is featured. So that's going to be really nice too.
Yeah, and why not make a feature out of them?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know obviously they have their purpose, but you can also make a feature out of them, can't you?
I mean, I've done designs before where I've got one bead on and then use my pliers to twist and create shapes in the rest of the head pin.
Yeah.
So it gives it that, you know, angular look. So, you know, you don't always have to hide the whole head pin, but if you do just use it for a small bead and you've got excess, always save your excess.
Okay.
Always save it, because you can use it, you know, with other designs, or put it in your resin or your clays or things like that.
Okay, so we've got 10 in total. Like Angela was saying, they're solid 95 sterling silver, but with a beautiful gold plating. Let's see what we can do on the price. Like Angela was also saying, they are a huge consumable within your kit. One of probably the most used, are they classed as a finding?
Yes, it's a finding.
Findings within your kit, and £3.95, an amazing price. You're going to keep using them, you know you need them. They are an absolute essential. 0800 644 655 to come in and join us on the low lines. on the phone lines. So there's your head pins. Okay, right, let's move on. Oh, is this diamond cut? Oh no. Ooh, wow. Gosh, this is gorgeous. Wow, this is really pretty. I've not seen this cut before. What's it called, Becky? Takali? Takali, yeah? You got it right there, Bex. Yeah, Takali chain. Okay, so do you know anything about this then, Angela?
What?
Oh, has it got a slider ball? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so we've just noticed. Sorry, Angela, carry on, my lovely.
No, I was going to say that the sparkle coming off that, I don't even need my glasses to be able to have a look at it.
Isn't it?
It's absolutely beautiful.
That we'd kind of crushed diamonds and sprinkled it all over, but no, there's no gemstones here. Is it? I'm presuming it's just the beautiful cut.
Yeah, the sparkle is absolutely gorgeous.
It really is. I don't know if I can get it across on the screens, folk, but it really is incredible.
It's looking different on screen to what I'm seeing in front of me.
It is, yeah.
The sparkle is just, you know, it's one of those things I think you have to go home
Oh, wow,
to
here
see.
we go. Yes,
yes.
there you go. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. And you can see you've got a little ball there and the little heart design at the end, which is really pretty, which allows you to change the length. So it slides along the chain, so you can have it as a more choker style. You can actually even make a feature. You wouldn't necessarily need to have the longer piece draped around the back of your neck. I mean, if it was, it'd look beautiful, wouldn't it? Especially if you had like a dress that had like an open back or something like that, Angela. But you could have like a choker style necklace, which is very on trend. Or imagine that just slipping down to cleavage or something like that.
Yeah.
Or just, you know, over the top of your dress, that'd look really pretty, wouldn't it, Angela?
I mean, can I just feel it?
Of course,
I mean,
lovely.
it looks textured, but it's got that fine texture in, hasn't it?
because you might worry with seeing it on the screen that it might, I don't know, irritate your skin or just be a bit rough, but it's really not at all, is it?
It isn't. It's textured, but it's very smooth as well. It's beautiful.
Really, really beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I mean, I've got quite a few chains from JM. I haven't got this one. I think this is going to be my next purchase.
Yeah.
I think it is absolutely gorgeous.
You wouldn't need to do anything with it, would you?
No.
You wouldn't, because you've got the sparkle. You've got the features, which is a slider ball chain. You can have it any length that you want. And then that gorgeous little heart as well there. A lovely gift idea, I must say. Because sometimes you buy jewellery or you make it and you kind of, especially if it's a surprise, you're kind of just guessing, really, aren't you? And you're like, well, I'm hoping they like this gemstone. But something like this, you can't go wrong, right?
No, absolutely.
A lovely, lovely chain. This is very wearable, even everyday wearable, because you could just have it different, couldn't you?
Exactly. And if you wanted to add a gemstone to it, say like of the person you're going to give it to, there's no reason why you can't attach one around the jump ring, around the clasp area.
The clasp area,
you know, and you personalise it that way. It's, I love that.
Really,
That's
really
beautiful.
gorgeous. £17.95 for a chain, a piece of jewellery that's just finished off to absolute perfection. That's got this most gorgeous cut to it. It looks like we've sprinkled diamonds along it. It's really, really pretty. A really popular little heart design that you've got there on the end too. Excuse me. Don't often see slidable chains either. It's quite different, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know, I love that textured look against the look of that high shine ball and the heart.
You know, I see what
and
you mean, Angela.
It just gives it a new dimension.
It does. It does. Amazing price, £17.95. If you're on the phone lines already, or what I say is you're there for a reason, so just make sure you confirm your order. Maybe you're joining us on the web and you've got an order already with us from earlier within the day. £2.95, however small, however large your order. Only one P&P charged, even if you keep adding to your order. £17.95. Sorry, Angela.
I was going to say, you could also on the. Can you just turn over the back of that heart?
Yeah.
Is it plain on the flip side?
I think we've got the hallmark on both sides.
Oh,
we've got the
right,
925 and it says Italy, and then it says something else on it as well,
Okay.
Angela. Yeah, we're going to say
'Cause,
maybe an inscription
yeah, I
or
was going
something.
to
or-
say maybe you can
Engrave.
you know, engrave or
Yeah.
stamp something.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's nothing to stop you in stamping or
No.
engraving around those hallmarks.
No, not at all.
But again, that hallmark is your sign of quality, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly. What you want to see when you're buying sterling silver. Amazing price, just under £18. Beautiful, beautiful chain. Right, let's move on. Let's move on to where? Sorry, Becky. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk about the kit.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So we've got a lot of bits in this kit.
Yeah, there's
Angela,
quite
right?
a lot here.
Does that sometimes, you know, like our kit previous, it was essentially the gemstones and the chain. When you get a kit like this, it's quite a lot more involved. Do you panic and think, oh my gosh, does that mean am I going to have to use every single element, or do you think no, actually it widens the opportunities for me?
It widens the, as you say, the opportunities,
Yeah.
because you think, okay, you know, your creative juices, as it were, start to flow, because
Yeah.
you think, okay, shall I use them all together? Shall I use them separately? Or, you know, can I do a big bold design, or
Yeah.
can I keep it quite simple? It gives you so many options.
It
You might,
does,
you know,
doesn't it?
when you get it home, and you know, sometimes I get these kits home and I think, oh, that is really nice combination, but actually I'm going to save some of this and use it with something else in my stash. You know, it just gives you so much more choice.
Is that what we do then? Do we send them you in the post then, Angela?
Yeah.
With no instructions
No
or anything, we just
instructions.
send you a kit and it's like kind of just do your own thing, yeah?
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So it's up to us as designers what we want to do with it,
Cool.
how we want to work with it. You know, as long as we use the components in
Yeah.
the kit, sometimes we might add things to it.
Yeah.
Like I've added a bit of wire in mind, but essentially we're using
Well, that's
what
fine,
we
because
have.
wire, like you said, even though you're not a huge wire work, you've still got it in your kit,
Yeah.
haven't you, Angela? Okay, right, I'm just popping all the little, we've got some extra crimp beads there, just pop those, and just so you can see all the completely separate elements that we've got of the kit. So, let's start off with this huge piece of labradorite, might I add. It is absolutely gorgeous. You know what, there's something quite special about this gemstone, isn't it? It's a big favourite.
It is.
You don't even have to be knowledgeable about gemstones to kind of absolutely fall in love with labradorite. The labradorescence, this amazing kind of surface shiller that it has, is absolutely breathtaking. It really, really is. And that's not through heat treatment or anything like that. It's just its natural ability and like a gift from Mother Nature that it's been given to offer these spectrum of colours. It really is incredible, and that's exactly what you expect to see from quality labradorite. Really, really is just incredible, and that's why, you know, you're given a kit and you kind of just asked to work around this gemstone, because it has like that higher echelons kind of vibe to it, doesn't it, really, Angela? And then put with gold. Oh, beautiful. You've got a strand of pearls here as well.
Yes.
And is this a strand of labradorite as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that blue shiller. It's like a shiller off like a full moon or something like that, isn't it? It's just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
It really, really is incredible.
It's like, you know, sparks of blue just jumping out
Yeah.
as you look through that strand.
And that's what you expect to see. That's
Yeah.
what you want to see, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So we've got two pieces. Oh no, it's one long piece of chain, excuse me. One long piece of gold-plated chain here. It's a curved chain. Then we've got a gorgeous strand of pearls. And this kit's been put together with thought, isn't it? Because the pearls just go with the labradorite so well. So well. A huge bundle of head pins. Slightly different sizes with the balls on the end there.
So we
and a slightly different gauge as well, I can see.
Yeah, so we have our standard head pins.
Yeah.
And
Which
then,
are those,
which are the
Angela?
ones you've got
I've
in
got
your
them in
hand.
Yeah, okay.
And those are sort of so versatile for so many different things that you can use them for.
Yeah.
And then you have your feather head pins,
Okay,
which are much
slightly more
finer.
delicate. Yeah, yeah.
So those are perfect for working with, say, some of the smaller elements of the labradorite.
Yeah.
Or if you're working with graduated gemstones, and sometimes we get very small 2 and 3 mil gemstones, and they'll have very tiny drill holes. Those are perfect for them.
Yes, because sometimes you have to tease them slightly
Yes.
as well, don't you? Okay, and then we've got our findings. So you've got your shepherd's hooks, your lobster claw clasp, you've got your jump rings, you've got your crimp beads, you've got a bit of everything. What are these called? Sorry, Angela.
Those are your crimp bead
They are
covers.
Crimp bead covers, that's
Yes.
it. Right, so if you've crimped the bead and it's not so aesthetically pleasing, you just pop that on over the top and then crimp that together, do
Yes.
you? Right, okay.
So it ends up looking like just a round bead on the end of your work.
Yes, I see, I see. Okay, so that's our kit. And that is, did we just show Angela's creations there? Oh my goodness. It looks like, you know what? Like something from the depths of the ocean. It looks quite oceanic to me. I think the pearls mixed with the labradorite. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's
really
a beautiful combination.
Yeah, gorgeous combination. Like I said, this kit's been really thought about, hasn't it? To use those two together. Absolutely beautiful. Very sizable pearls as well you've got there. Right, okay, so shall we get started, Becky? Yeah, okay, right, let's do it then.
Okay.
And you go for it, my babes.
Right.
So what's the gauge of wires, sorry,
So
again, what you're using here?
I'm using 0.6.
0.6, yeah.
But on the design that I used, I used 0.4.
Okay.
So, you know, either gauge will work equally
fine,
well.
sure.
So what I'm going to show you how I've created the vine going up the neckline piece.
Sure.
Okay. So we're taking our labradorite and we're just threading it onto a strand of a piece of wire. For your neckline piece, probably, I don't know, about 30 inches or so, but you know, make it a length that's workable for you.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've just taken my labradorite. It's like a button, it's lovely.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
And I've just let it fall to the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. I've crossed my wires over. And what I'm going to do, sorry, I've got my makeup on this. And what I'm going to do is just take it right down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Let it cross. Straighten out your wires as you go along. And then I'm just going to give it a twist, and I'm going to hold my wires quite firmly, and I'm going to twist the labradorite, so twisting it once, twice and 3 times.
Okay.
Okay? So that's firmly in place now.
Yeah.
Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on my pearls, and you know, at this stage you can be the designer. You can design whether you want to go with all your pearls or all your labradorites, or you know, mix them up. So any combination that you want. So I'm popping on another pearl here. Just gonna
Do you find
trim.
pearls, because they're a natural little organism, that they sometimes need a little bit of extra wiggling with the drill holes at all?
Yes,
yeah,
you
I
do.
found that as well when I was working with them recently.
Because sometimes you will have that organic matter still inside.
Yeah, which is fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, they are natural, they're beautiful,
They
and
are.
you know, they're allowed to do that.
They're not living, are they? What are they? Because if they grow up, no. Hang on, right, I know I'm being silly here, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they're living. They're just organic, aren't they? They've stopped growing.
Yeah.
If they were still in the shell, they would still be growing, I imagine.
Yes.
But they've stopped growing. So I've just popped on my a combination of pearls and labradorite. And sometimes you do have to just, you know, play with them to see which one's going to go on. Okay, so I've let them fall to the bottom.
And they're great with gold as well, the labradorite.
Beautiful.
Pearls. Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. And I think because this labradorite is such a wonderful quality, you're getting a lot of gold flashes coming through it.
Yeah,
That's
which
why the gold
complements
wire works really well.
definitely.
So on both arms of a pearl and labradorite.
Yeah.
And you know, again, play around with the design. I'm going to pop another pearl on each arm, like so. Let them all fall to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do, we're just going to bring the two ends of the wire together. Again, let the wires cross, holding it all tight, nice and tightly, and we're just going to give it a twist. 1, 2, 3 twists. And that's nice and firm and in place there.
So you've got 2 pearls, 2 labradorite there.
And another 2 pearls.
Right.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So,
yes,
you know...
4 pearls, yeah.
Yeah. I think on my necklace I only did two pearls and 2 labradorites.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's your design, you know.
Completely.
Decide how you want to play with that.
Depends who you're making it for, if you're making it for yourself as well, doesn't it?
And then, again, pop on the pearl. And some more labradorite. Again on each arm, because what you want is your design to look symmetrical.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to straighten my arms out with the wire.
Yeah.
Let the wires cross. Let the pearls and all the gems sit opposite each other.
Sure.
Let them cross, holding it all firmly in your hands, between your fingers, and give the whole piece a twist. What you don't want to do is twist the wire. You want to hold it firmly, and then start twisting.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you would just carry on as you wish.
Yeah.
All the way through. I'll just do another one, and then I'll show you how I've finished off.
Wonderful.
So this can essentially be a bracelet if you want, or necklace, yeah.
We're just using the same method.
Exactly the same method, yeah. So we would just, again, let the pearls fall down. It's like a vine.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Let the strands cross. Once you've got your pearls sitting in position.
Just to focus back on the price as well there, folks, $27.95. Now that is for one huge labradorite. I think you could get easily more than your money back with just making one piece from this kit.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Easily.
Definitely.
I mean, using that huge labradorite for a start off, Angela, you know, is a really big seller, isn't it? An appealing piece.
Yeah, people love labradorite. It
Do
catches,
they?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
I know here with our customers, it's always a #1 seller for our customers, our viewers.
Great.
And I know when I work with people who sell their work, they also say that labradorite is also a favourite of customers.
There's so much telling. It's got a little story behind it as well, hasn't it?
That's
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the colours, people will ask, what is that gemstone? What is that? They might not know it necessarily out in the marketplace, but when you explain to them, it becomes their favourite because it's so beautiful.
Desirable.
So to finish off, we just bring our 2 wires together, like so.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to take our round nose pliers and we're going to do a wrapped loop.
Okay.
So we pop our pliers in, leaving a couple of millimetres at the bottom there, keeping our wires together, bring them around once, bring them around twice, straighten it all up as you go along, bring it around 3 times, and then we're going to just go in close with our pliers and we're going to snip. Okay, and then go in with our flat nose pliers and just neaten it all up. And then at that stage you can add your jump ring and then add your chain
Wonderful.
But that can essentially become a pendant if you wanted.
It could,
that
couldn't
end.
it? And you know what? You can even change the chain that it's on.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. And you would go on for as long as you want to create your neckline piece.
Beautiful.
Or your bracelet piece. That can then become a centerpiece for a bracelet.
Absolutely stunning, Angela. I think have we got a text, did you say, Becky? Oh, on the screen now. Lovely jewellery, Angela.
Oh,
that's nice,
thank you.
isn't it?
Thank you, Anila.
Anila,
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
It's so easy to make, and I think this kit gives you all the beautiful components. You know, one of the things I always say to people who are making jewellery to sell is if you're working with high quality gemstones and materials, you don't need a lot of work in it to make it look beautiful, because the beauty of the gems will speak for itself. And I think in this case it does. You've loved it, Anila, and you know, I think the gems speak for itself.
Even though you know the technique that you've used isn't necessarily easy peasy.
No, it's not complicated.
No, exactly. It's just shines through with the quality of the pearls and the labradorite that you've got there, Angela. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So £27.95 for the kit, an amazing price for the amount and the carat weights that you've got of labradorite collectively, the huge amount that you've got of the pearls, and huge amounts of chain findings. You've got a lot to work with here, folks. The possibilities are absolutely endless. They really, really are. I mean, Angela's just shown you one way. Like she said, you could have that as a pendant. You could then change the chain that it goes onto. You could have it as using that method as a bracelet. We've got earrings as well, haven't we, Angela, that you've done with the pearls?
Absolutely. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just take that pendant, that large, the pendant labradorite, and if you've got the gold wire earlier, you could use that the same way you would use a cabochon, and you know, create your wire work designs around that. You know, there's so much things you can do with this kit. You can use the pearls separately. You don't have to do what I've done. You know, once you get them home, it's entirely up to you what you want to do with it. But it's beautiful elements.
Beautiful creations with gorgeous elements. Amazing price on the kit. We're moving on to our star buy next, so do not go anywhere. So I was saying earlier that this has to be one of my favourite gemstones. When I first discovered turquoise, I think I was, funny enough, in Turkey, which a good amount of this gemstone originates from. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. This has to be one of my favourite gemstones. The colour is so unbelievably vibrant and beautiful, and I definitely would say, Angela, I'm sure you will agree, it's quite an on-trend gemstone as well.
Oh, yes.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Added with a bit of gold. It goes from being quite an organic, earthy, ethnic-y kind of daytime beachy gemstone to quite a high-end, quite desirable gemstone.
Without a doubt.
It doesn't take much for it to change, does it?
You know, and putting it with the gold, you would have such a high-end designer, celebrity-looking.
Put a bit of gold chain in instantly. It just looks really, really stunning, doesn't it? Really, really stunning. It has the most incredible look as well. And it looks like each one looks like a bird's eye view of like a little island. Do you know what I mean, Angie? You know, if you're looking at the plane and you look down and you see the sea, and I mean, gosh, you would want to see this colour sea, wouldn't you, if you're just arriving on your holidays? My goodness me. Wow. And the veining that you have with turquoise, like the natural veining that runs through it is just so individual and unique on every single piece. I think for me, essentially, it's that bold, strong turquoise colour that's just
Yeah.
Completely recognisable, isn't it? You just instantly know turquoise.
Yes, definitely. And you're absolutely right. It is very high end because just thinking about being back on those cruise ships and going into cruise ports, this is one of those gemstones that you see for a very luxury price tag.
You do. Unfortunately, though, it's recreated a lot in the high street stores, and it's plastic, isn't it? You see a lot of like jewellery pieces, especially when it comes to summertime, with using turquoise, but either it's like printed paper or plastic. It's a real shame. And you know what? Still, then it commands quite high price tags.
And you know what? Just the fact that the high street does that shows that it is a demand. It is.
How on trend it is. Oh, did he? Bob Dylan sang about turquoise.
Oh, he did?
Ooh. Oh. Love it, these little facts. Love these little facts. Okay, so 38 centimetres in length, 22 by 18 mil in size, 500 carats, 14.95. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, as I and Angela were just saying, high street stores, they do often use, just to get out the quantity and keep the price down, plastic or not genuine gemstones. I can tell you now, if this was a necklace on a high street store with just a couple of turquoise pieces, it probably would be at that price already, wouldn't it? $14.95 easily.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely,
easily.
And more.
Yeah, and more. Even if it was just one bracelet, one piece of gemstone on a little stretchy bracelet or something like that. But you've got a huge amount of absolutely gorgeous, luxurious turquoise. And you know what as well, Angela? I think it's a gemstone that sees through the ages too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could have it on quite a young girl that's maybe, I don't know, a little bit of a hippie chick and likes quite ethnic jewellery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I was watching the Antiques Roadshow or one of those antique show programmes the other day.
Yeah.
And they were, it was Bargain Hunt, that was it. And they came across a little silver trinket box, and it had the tiniest cabochon of turquoise in, and the expert was saying that because it's got turquoise it is very desirable. And you know, and people know it, people love it.
They do.
You know, and I think to be able to have this amount so you can make necklaces, bracelets, earrings, how desirable that is.
Really desirable. Just one of these little puffy stones is really going to be able to create you something quite special, ladies and gents. It really, really is. What would you sell to? I know it's hard when you've got, obviously depending on how much you use, Angela, but with knowing that in mind, would you tend to add a higher price tag to your pieces when you're starting to use turquoise because you know the desirability involved?
Yes, because again, it's that supply and demand.
Yeah, of course it is.
You know, when something is in demand, the prices go up.
Yeah.
And knowing that this is a gemstone in demand, then yes, you know, for me on a pendant, just one on a pendant, I think I'd be looking at about £35 to £40 upwards.
Yeah, not surprised.
But at this price, $14.95, I would go all out, I would get 3 strands, and I would do a triple row necklace.
Gorgeous.
And that for me, just with some gold spacer beads in between, and that really would be a high-end luxury catwalk.
Those kind of pieces you see on your cruises, in the boutiques.
And just keep it very simple, restranded with those pieces in, but 3 rows layered up. Sumptuous.
Really, really desirable. Really, really desirable. £14.95. We're not talking about the high-end price tags. We're talking about a very, very affordable strand there, folks. Okay. Yes, let's do those rose gold pyrite bets. Whoa. So I was saying earlier, Angela, that I've seen in my days quite a lot of pyrite, more commonly known as fool's gold, but rose gold. Pretty.
Wow.
Really pretty. And do you know what, actually, you know, pyrite normally has quite a rough finish to it?
Yes.
This hasn't actually. It's got quite a smooth finish, beautifully cut. Stunning, soft, subtle pink that you've got with your rose gold pyrite here. Really, really pretty. This is quite feminine. sparkly, should I say, dare I say. Really, really gorgeous. Can you think how you'd use this?
I'd use it with turquoise.
Would you?
I
okay,
would.
well, let's bring the turquoise in
I
then.
would definitely use them in between as spacers in between.
Yes, you were saying, wouldn't you? Yeah.
That would be, I love that look.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely love
I can
that.
see what you mean now. Yeah, that's really
I think
lovely,
they work
Angela.
perfectly together.
Really, really lovely. And again, just it's definitely instantly adds a really high-end feel, doesn't it?
And I think you're right, because the strand itself, I mean, I would never guess that this was pyrite.
No, no.
Never.
No.
I would just
That's
think
why I didn't know
it's
what
just
it was at first.
lovely rose gold beads with facets.
Yeah.
See, I love going out. I love a party, and this would be on my wrists without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, really, really pretty, isn't it? So we've got $14.95 for the turquoise strand. You can team it up with this beautiful strand of your rose gold pyrite, £8.95. £8.95. Maybe you're just thinking, you know what, I'd just have a strand like that and just use a few now and again to add a little bit of a sparkle, femininity to a piece that I'm making. Perfect. Excuse me. I just threw the strand on the table. I completely abandoned it, didn't I? Sorry, Mr. Strand. Yeah, £8.95. If you're thinking now, well, yeah, you know what, I need something in my kit like that. Maybe you stay quite safe with your gemstones, but just add, like Angela was saying, just a little bit of sparkle to a piece. Instantly got that femininity, instantly got that really, really nice glamorous evening look to it. Really, really stunning.
See, those with the pearls as well.
Oh, yes, Angela, yes.
It would give it a really trendy look, sort of adding the rose gold with those classic
you would
pearls.
think with pearls that you could get a trendy look. Okay, they're timeless and they see you throughout the years, but you wouldn't necessarily say trendy. But yeah, team them up with the pyrite. A little bit of an edge,
really edgy, look to your pearls. Put them with your black gemstones. That would look really gorgeous. Even with the labradorite that we had in the kit, that would look really. In fact, that with the kit, doing that neckline, that vine design would look really nice.
Yeah, and you don't need to just stick to the kit, do you? You can add pieces to it. Right, box number 3. Oh, this is cute. Little star necklace that we've got here. This is really cute. Do you know what I'd struggle as a jewellery maker to get a piece like this and think, well, how can I add my own twist to it? How can I say, well, yeah, that's a piece of jewellery that I've added to or I've essentially made? Like, so what would you do with this then, Angela? So you've got a chain, you've got the pendant. How would you make it yours, or how would you put your own spin on it?
Well, I've got 4 of these.
Have you? You've got 4?
They were on the show the other day, and I ordered 4 and they came and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, really funky. So you've got two little different size stars there.
For me, I love the whole sentiment behind pieces of jewellery, and like this, you can read so many things into it. You're a star, or 2 stars together. It says so much. But yeah, to make it your own, all you need to do is just add a couple of gemstones. To either to dangle off the edge of that or connect it, somewhere
have
in
them
the
just
chain.
sitting inside, couldn't you, where it's hollow or something like that, Angela? Yeah,
that's right. If you work with resin or cerulean or clay, you could quite easily put a backing like tape on that and then fill it. But also the chain, I'm just looking at the chain. Again, you could use your the feather head pins and add your gemstones to that as well, so it's more personalised.
Yes. And quite tactile then as well, because you've got
Yeah.
loads of different elements to it, haven't you? £24.95. Now, what we were saying earlier with chains, necklaces, with features like this that are really, really popular and on trend at the moment, I can tell you now, I've been looking because I wanted a Christmas gift, and £24.95, there wasn't any around that price at all.
No.
So I suddenly quite quickly changed my mind. Yeah, under £25 for something as well that, you know, if you have a few gemstones lying around in your kit that you just want to make use of, that you want to personalise a piece of jewellery like this, that's exactly how you can use them. £24.95, under £25. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Solid sterling silver, double cut star, so you've got 2 different sizes of your star here. Really, really cute. Like Angela was saying, she bought 2?
4. 4. Yeah, there was on the show. And I'm so glad that I did that, because when they arrived the other day, the quality is superb.
Really?
It really,
Outstanding.
really is
Good.
superb. I mean, the you know, the thickness of the stars,
Yeah,
they're
I
great.
can feel them actually.
Yeah,
Beautifully polished, aren't they?
So my intention is to personalise them.
Yeah.
Is to stamp around the edges of
Yeah.
them and
Oh,
personalise them.
great. Yeah.
You know, and offer them as gifts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when you get them home, you're going to be so happy with the quality of
good,
those. They
good.
are beautiful.
Really, really stunning. 18-inch chain that you've got here too. Beautiful. Right, okay, we're going to move on that. Excuse me. Gorgeous amethyst strand that we've got here. Now, as I was saying, there's a few gemstones that do deliver in quite a few aspects, and amethyst for me delivers in one thing through and through, and that's colour. Instantly recognisable when you get a quality piece of amethyst. This beautiful, rich, luxurious velvet, purple velvet tone that runs all the way through. It's just absolutely incredible, and that's exactly what you've got here. Really, really stunning, beautiful amethyst. I mean, look at that for luxurious colour. Wow. Just beautiful. 120 carats of this magnificent gemstone. 7 to 18 centimetres in size, the gemstones, because they're graduating slightly in size. You know what I'm thinking here, Angela? I mean, like Becky's just said, actually, just pop some on some S-long cord or some stretchy cord, a couple of little charms hanging off.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and spaces.
Is it the Buddha beads? Is that, you know,
That's
there's
right.
that whole, yeah,
Yeah.
they're still quite on trend.
Oh,
and,
very
yeah,
much
they
so.
are. Okay.
Very much
Fab.
so. Yeah, the Buddha, and I know we sell the Buddha beads, sterling silver beads here.
Yes, we
yeah,
do.
Very, very
Yes,
popular.
yes, we do.
But you know, I would also, that pyrite, that gold rose pyrite,
Yes,
I'd
yeah.
love to put them in between the
Pop
spaces.
them in between there.
With
Have
that.
we got it? Right,
Yeah.
let's
And you know, if you're selling your work, people know amethyst, and even if people don't know all the gemstones or all the birthstones, most people will know amethyst, and they recognise that beautiful, intense colour.
Purple colour, yeah. It's just the one gemstone that you think that you... If you think of a purple gemstone, you think of amethyst, don't you, basically? Yeah,
definitely. And as we know, blues and purples on that spectrum is one of the most popular colours and one of the most popular in jewellery.
Instantly recognisable, yeah.
And this is graduated as well.
Yeah.
Again, so it offers you that flexibility in size.
It does indeed. Just stunning. Right, so... graduating in from 7 to 18 centimetres in size. Look at that.
Yeah.
And what Angela was saying as well, because it's so instantly recognisable and popular, and she makes jewellery to sell on, and if that's what you do as well, this, for me, at a price of £4.95, is kind of like a real foolproof, like essential.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't go wrong at that price, but just having amethyst in your kit, right?
Absolutely. Whether you use one, like even the you know, central bead in that because it's graduated.
For natural amethyst.
It's quite a large size.
Yes.
Or whether you're going to use those smaller beads because they're still very sizable.
Yeah.
You know,
that's probably the Buddha bead size actually, more these, isn't it?
Yes.
Really, Angela.
Yes,
Slightly
absolutely.
smaller.
You know, you're going to get that beautiful look, whether you use it as a full strand or as a feature bead, you know, with other gemstones. It's beautiful. It's so rich in colour, isn't it?
It really is rich in colour, and like you said, that's what makes amethyst so instantly recognisable. £4.95. Do you know what? If I was watching now and I needed some of this in my kit, I'd get a few. Multi-buy, why not?
Yes, absolutely. You know,
think about the amount you're going to get for, say, under £15 if you get 3, you know? A huge amount. 0800 644 655 if you want to come in and join us on the phone lines. www.jewellerymaker.com if you want to come in and join us on the web. If you're there already, all you need to do is just make sure you pop them in your basket. Beautiful, beautiful, rich, deep coloured amethyst. Really stunning. Can you see that one there, Angela? How deep the colour is in that purple. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And
my goodness.
It's Zambian, isn't it? And Zambia is renowned for really good quality.
Not just your emeralds, your amethyst as well. Yeah, you want to see that location attached, don't you? And it makes you wonder then, how can we add a price of £4.95 to get that really desirable location? You know, it's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Right, okay. Should we move on, Bex? Yeah, where should we go then, Chucky Egg? Number 2. Ooh, a little heart. Ooh, okay. This is different. Hey, this is cute. Have you seen this before, Angela? Where's my little tweezers? Have you seen this before?
Let's have a look. No, I haven't. No.
I'll give you that a minute, Chucky. Hang on.
Oh, this is interesting.
Thank you. Thank you, lovely. Cute, isn't it?
It is. It's different.
What do you think you'd do with this then, lovely?
I would use it with cerulean.
Oh, would you?
Or,
okay.
Polymer clay.
Yeah.
Or
and build up this side, I presume, and then
silver metal
95
clay.
sterling silver. Oh my! Hang on, here we go. Is it going to work, my tweezers? Do you think, Chuck? Oh man!
Do you need some wire to hold it on?
Yeah, might do. Or if I no, do you know what? I'll do that, Ange. Thank you. I'll do that. This is gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Sorry folks, live TV, this time of year, we've got colds, we've got sniffles. Is anyone of a good health round here at the moment? How are you, Angela? You okay?
I'm
You good?
No colds, no sniffles yet.
Do you know what it is? My daughter goes to nursery and I think they pick up a lot there, don't they?
They
Poor
do.
little poppets.
They
And then bring
do.
it home and just, obviously being a pregnant lady as well, I think you're susceptible to anything, aren't you? Right, so yeah, we've got this gorgeous heart. What Angela was saying is she'd probably build it this side with a bit of polymer clay or something like that. What colour would you use, do you think, Angela?
Oh, I love silvers and blues.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
silvers and blues are nice. But even if you didn't want to fill it with anything, just stamping on it.
Yes.
Stamping or
Yes.
engraving, if you've got your stamping kit, would be really nice, because it is still quite effective as it is. You know, sort of one dome side and one flat side.
Yeah.
It gives it a very 3D look.
Look to it, yeah. Really, really gorgeous. £8.95 as well. Yeah, that's good. So, excuse me, you've got something to work here, a really blank canvas, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm thinking as well, Angela? Pop some clay on and then just coat that whole side of clay with Swarovski crystals.
Oh, yes.
That'd look nice,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
And desirable, because you kind of do see a lot of Swarovski crystal designs with hearts, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's where your cerulean would come in then, because you could just put a thin layer of that.
Yes.
And as you say, coat the bottom of that. That would be beautiful.
Yeah. Do we often sell like the loose Swarovski crystals,
yeah,
the small
we
ones?
do. We do have them from time to time.
Yeah.
The foil-backed ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, right, we're going to move on. Box number 13 is, beautiful strand of opals. Oh, yes, lovely. So, different actually to the ones that we've had earlier on. These are finished slightly. They've got no facets as such, but actually opals are said to be that one gemstone, Angela, if they're of a certain quality, they don't need faceting to show the colour through. And actually, you know what, you don't want to play around with them too much either. Do you know what I mean? They're just finished off perfectly, aren't they? But look, you can still see the absolute kaleidoscope, explosion and rainbow of colours. That quality, and you want to see that location as well. Ethiopian opals off you. Bang! You know, like reds, blues, pinks, absolutely incredible. I'm just going to pop them against my skin actually, because sometimes I get a little bit lost. But you know, it's like the aurora borealis, isn't it? You know, the northern lights, where you just get that spectrum of beautiful natural colour. And it's a natural element that you've got with the opals here. Really, really stunning. And I love how they graduate in size as well. I think of opals, Angela, as being quite a classic gemstone, and you know, like, I know pearls aren't gemstones, but how you've got the classic feel of a pearl. And do you know what as well, actually, yeah, I remember this story. I've got an opal ring that I was given from my grandma, because it's quite a vintage gemstone, isn't it, opals?
Yes.
And when I was in my bank a couple of weeks ago, actually, the lady, she said, I don't really know my gemstones, but I know that's an opal. It's kind of like, when it's of a quality, it's quite like instantly recognisable, isn't it, because of the colours. Really, really stunning. I think if you're going to have any gemstone in your kit to work with, for me personally, it has to be an opal. It really, really is quite incredible. So many different spectrums of colour, and because of that, it can work with so many different gemstones as well. £11.95 for this amount, for this carat weight, for this location attached as well. Incredible. Right, where are we going next then, Becky? Oh yes, right, so we can't have long left now. Gosh, no we haven't. So this pearl bracelet was the star buy, was the first auction that I brought to you at the beginning of the hour at 5 p.m. We sold quite a few. Was it the last of the remaining stock? Am I right in thinking, Becky? Sorry on this. We had 21. There's a couple left, but there's 17 out of that 21 in baskets, so you haven't checked out as yet. Just to remind you folks, this is the last hour that we're live for this evening. I wouldn't want you to lose out. What's the dealio now then, Bex? Do you have like an hour to check it out? Like, how does it work? 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to check out. Okay, but just to let you know, and just to reiterate again, it is the last hour that we're live for this evening. So you have till 8 o'clock tomorrow to check out. But just to let you know, a good majority of the ones that we have in stock currently are currently in baskets and just need you to check out. An amazing price for such huge. I honestly don't think I've seen pearls this big on Jewellery Maker. We can't have them that often, surely,
No,
at
we
this
don't.
size, Angela.
Well, you know, Adele, I have to say that when you showed them first, she was sat across the studio.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really see and appreciate them. But, oh my goodness. But seriously, folks, they are superb. Now that I am so close to them, I just can't believe how beautiful they are. They're stunning.
Bronzes, greens, pinks, purples, absolutely every colour that you want to see when buying pearls. They're cool as well, which is lovely, isn't it? Because they're natural.
Feel lovely. And you know, you've got all these, you know, organic things, and you know, you look at them and you think, oh, it might be quite sharp, but they're not. They're completely smooth.
Just little natural organic elements to them.
The colour. I'm so glad I've got them in my hand because I just couldn't appreciate them fully from, you know, off the screen or you being over there. They are, when you get these home, you were going to be so happy with these.
And just to remind you folks, just if you have them in your basket, please check out because I would hate for you to miss out. Right, well that's us done, Angela.
Wow.
When you went next with us, my lovely?
Well, we've got our Business Academy course on the 17th of January. So, you know, if you're thinking about starting a business or, you know, you want to grow your business or, you know, get some fresh ideas, then please book on, come along, we're always here to help you.
Are you heading that up, are you?
I run that. We've been running that for 7 years now.
Wow,
fantastic. Most months for the past 7 years, our Business Academy course. So we get people started on their jewellery making business journey. So,
wonderful. Okay, so that's it, folks. We are live again at 8 AM tomorrow morning, which is Christmas Day. Thank you so much for joining us here at Jewellery Maker. We've had the most wonderful year. We really have. We've had lots of changes go on in the year, but it's thanks to you guys that we're still here and we just grow and grow and grow. So thank you for watching us here. I'm Adele. We've got Angela. She's back on the 17th with her Business Academy that we hold here. I'm presuming there's still spaces left?
Yes.
Yeah, great. So Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Have the most prosperous day and we will see you again tomorrow morning.
Hello everyone, I know Christmas is just around the corner, but I just had to show you 3 of the most amazing products that we've got coming up on the morning show. Firstly, a lot of you have seen this already, but I actually physically have it in front of me and I'm incredibly excited. To celebrate my 20th DVD, I've been allowed to produce for Christmas Day, exclusively Christmas Day, a double disc, and this contains all of my favourite seed bead makes from the past 12 months. So this is coming up at 10 o'clock in the show. This is just incredible. Now, as we know, Labradorite is a firm favourite with our viewers, and we've managed to secure for Christmas Day amazing Labradorite cobblestones. They are the biggest pieces of Labradorite that we've ever stocked before. Lots of shapes, massive carat weights. Can't wait to share these with you on the day. Labradorite cobblestones. I'm going to save the best till last here. I don't know how we've managed to secure these. The most incredible, phenomenal, luxurious pearls I have ever seen. Now, I've been on the show for 6 years now, and these are the most extraordinary strands of pearls I have ever seen. We've got 3 that we're going to be showing mid-morning. We've got a 10mm and an 8 and 9mm, just exquisite. So with pearls, the Labradorite cobblestones and the double DVD launch, plus so much more, I'm so excited to share everything with you. Make sure that you join me and presenter Zena from 8 o'clock on Christmas Day, December the 25th, and we'll share these and a lot more with you. Look forward to seeing you then.